Ever
We're
been
here.
remote? Okay.
Wait, what were you about to say?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I
matter
feel like
now.
it matters. What are you gonna say?
Never been more ready for anything.
Obviously, you weren't ready.
It starts.
I'm going up.
Oh, never mind. Anyway,
Wait, what were you gonna say?
it doesn't matter.
Okay, no one's ready, dude. We're just gonna restart.
See y'all next Sunday.
Welcome to our Sunday.
Wait, what?
I don't know what
Hey,
to do.
He wasn't ready.
This is the best intro we've had so far.
And we're here. Welcome to Wednesday session.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
it's not Sunday.
It's Wednesday, my
It's like when
dudes.
Netflix asks
it's
you, "Are you
Wednesday,
still
my
watching?" I don't even know.
What were we watching?
So you guys made it through Dynachus's labyrinthine laboratory.
Labyrinthatory.
Labyrinthatory. That's good.
I'm gonna have to propose that to Dynachus.
You guys made it through relatively easily, I would say, for the most part. Yeah. And you came across with the help of Murray giving you guys a map, because without a map it probably would have been much more painful.
Catagast turns out it's terrible with maps.
He only got turned around like twice, 2 or 3 times.
That was an expert map leading by the guys.
I rested my case.
Expert. Not one wrong turn was taken. We got exactly where we need to go.
Yeah, sit down, Lewis.
Okay. Anyway, and at the end of it, you guys ran into a young silver dragon who seems to be being kept in the laboratory to help, I guess, and more or less protect Dynachus, it seems like, while he's doing his work from whatever may be in the laboratory, it seems like. And he pointed you guys to Dynachus.
I'm done updating.
That was my phone came unplugged.
He led you guys to Dynachus, and is it raining outside?
No, it's there.
Someone's in the shop.
Or
It's not picking
is it not there?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Outside, took you to Dynachus, where you guys got to see a quick and brief demonstration of what he might be working on, as it violently sucked in a quite sizable air elemental,
I don't trust.
and he seemed
We
quite
all know that
excited about the results.
The only true counter to an air elemental is a violent suck.
True. And we ended it there. To give a quick description, because you guys are all pretty much like looking, so you finally see Dynachus for the first time, and he is indeed a tiefling, as you have been told. He seems to be like a deep red color. One of his horns seemed to have been broken off by probably some experiment he had been doing that had gone wrong. He seems like, as most crazy scientists might seem, frazzled and unkempt, like he's been working constantly. His robes, while they perform as robes, they're not in the best conditions. He doesn't seem to really care much about his own personal well-being. And yeah, you guys just now saw him perform a successful experiment, so he's quite happy. I believe the last thing I said is, it worked! It actually worked!
Do you have any, like,
Hello.
snake brooches or, like, snake emblems on them or anything? Anything to represent a snake?
I feel like this is... roll a investigation check. Yes.
It's 10.
No, he has nothing representative of a snake on him, but I mean... Yeah, no. No snakes around here. At least not right now. I might have some stored away somewhere on these shelves.
Hello, Dynachus. We've traveled far.
Yes. So I assume the dragon walks in, leading you guys after his experiment performed. You say hello to yourself. to him, and Dynachus, who seems quite surprised by somebody coming in, jumps a little bit, and he sees who you have now dubbed Silverwing. Seems like he's going to take... we're going to probably go with that name. Sees Silverwing, and he sees the 5 of you with him. He's like, Silverwing! Never mind.
Hey.
Dragon, whatever. I don't remember your name. I told you. I told you not to play with your food. Just get rid of the intruders. You don't bring them around here. This is...
I think you have us mistaken. We're here on Murray's orders.
Murray.
Yes, Murray.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay.
His name's Silverwing now, by the way.
Yes, I said that. I call him Silverwing. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna like squint at him.
Silverwing. Okay, Silverwing it is. And Silverwing seems like statically you come in. He's like, yeah, Silverwing. I like it. And he's like, all right, fine, Silverwing. It works. All right. So thank you for
Who are
bringing
you?
them. I suppose. Go on, do whatever else you're doing. Like, all right, and Silverwing just kind of like taps out, goes on about his way. He's just in the next room. He's probably just playing with some like shinies he has or something.
He's playing with what?
Like some shinies he has or something.
Okay. I thought you said Chinese guy.
Chinese guy. They fucking batting him around like a cat.
So racist, Silverwing.
Yeah.
Never expected it.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode. Racist Silverwing.
Racist Silver.
Racist dragons.
Anyway, hello.
Quite a place you got here.
Yeah. So Murray sent the 5 of you. Then I assume you know the whole situation.
Oh,
No, not really.
he's very short-spoken.
Why don't you give us your perspective of the situation?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
How about you tell me why you're here?
Help you any magics.
Some kind of magic. Some kind of magical sepulchres of gatherings.
All right.
And
Here's the skinny.
Seal it or
All right.
something.
Here's the skinny.
So we have reason to believe, and Murray has already filled us in on, I guess, y'all's plan or whatever. We know about all these magical places, basically, with all the chaotic magics and stuff. Supposedly, you have a plan to keep them at bay or control them.
Which we assume is what this was with the air elemental heal.
Like Silverwing, get away from the wall. It's like he's Silverwing. You see like and like you don't see anything. You hear like it's like scrambling away. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. Pesky kid. Yes. So yeah, it seems like okay. I believe you guys. It seems like Murray has informed you of most of what's going on. Quite honestly, I haven't talked to him in a little bit, so he doesn't know how far along I am. But yeah, you guys saw my experiment so that I performed. So yeah, it seems like it's going well, very well. So you guys are here to assist me. And did Murray give you any ideas on how you're going to assist me? Because I'm not quite sure myself.
He said you were going to tell us what to do.
Oh, did he?
We're pretty
Oh,
talented,
great.
so you know.
So how exactly
all
does
believe
this process of yours work? All we saw was an elemental disappear.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, if you know about the whole situation, you know that these magics need to be properly contained. These magics that these old guys did hundreds of years ago, they were effective at the time, but it ain't gonna last forever, and you can already see they're starting to break down. So I've come up with a more modern solution. He walks over to the little cube that you'd seen him throwing, which now seems like it's swirling with like some kind of bluish, like windy energy inside of it, presumably from the air elemental that sucked in. Let me ask any of you: have any of you heard of a cubic gate?
Nope.
Negative.
Negative.
Nope.
Okay.
Heard of cubes.
Heard
It's
of
like
gates?
it's
As well
like
as
a cube.
gates, as well as
Yeah,
gates.
we've also heard of gates.
Okay, so a cubic gate is a magnificent piece of engineering where each side of it, and he's showing it to you, each side of a cubic gate can be used to open a portal to another plane of existence. quite impressive and very, very useful for more risk-taking adventurers that want to go see more of the wild side of the universe. But however, that doesn't really help our situation. So what I decided to do, take a cubic gate, and I reverse engineered it in such a way where I can use it to trap magics from that particular plane inside of it. I had to do away with the idea of this one plane for each side because the magics we're dealing with are quite powerful. So every single side is going to be used for that one plane to try to contain it. Should work. Not 100%. I haven't tested it on that scale. But in theory it works.
So what do you do? Let's say it does work. What do you do with the cube once it's contained this energy, this magic?
Well, we store it away in the safest keeping possible.
What plane
Do I
are you
believe him?
sending it to?
I mean,
Go.
seems like he's telling the truth. Like seems like what his plan is like we just store them away. That's very powerful magic. Don't know if I don't have a way to utilize it yet. Maybe we will find a way in the future. But as of right now, the main goal is to contain it. If we can find a way to utilize it, that would be absolutely amazing and revolutionary for all of humanity. But let's take one step at a time.
Kind of sounds like too much power for one person to hold.
I mean, yeah, but somebody has to take care of it.
They say absolute power corrupts absolutely.
But absolute power also gives you absolute power.
Yeah.
Got a point.
So
I like
what,
this guy.
So what planet dimension will you be sending these arc magic to?
Oh, I think you misunderstand. The cube itself is a sort of dimension inside of it that's going to contain the magics
so it's a
from
pocket
that
dimension
plane.
inside.
Kind of.
Interesting.
The way I've set it up is it's kind of like that. The issue is if the magic is too much power for the cube to contain, then it won't work. I mean, that's not a horrible worst case scenario, so I call that a win. So I mean,
So out of curiosity, what is a worst case scenario?
that's the worst case scenario I can imagine. The magic's already going wild. In this case, the magic's already going wild and destroying wherever they're at. So if the cube fails, then that's just a failed attempt. Whoever did it, they're probably failed as well. But you know, such is the risk of doing such dangerous tasks.
So I believe this is why we are here. What is...
Yeah,
so we talked
I'm trying
about...
to piece it together.
We talked about what happens when it does work. So it backfires. What's the next plan? That's what we were saying.
Back to the drawing board.
But if it fails, that means the magic's just going wild out there.
Yeah, well, in case it does fail, it was already going wild, so we're back at square one. So it's not like it's... Like I said, the person that's utilizing the cube probably isn't going to make it out alive. There's no guarantee of that. You could. I don't know. Depends on how well you can withstand that magic.
You're also expediting the process quite fastly by the look of the troop, could we?
Well, yes, like that's going to be kind of ground zero for the first big attempt of the use of it. Because that's some of the more pressing matters in terms of land that Rain needs. He needs it for his, running the country business. I'm more interested in getting these cubes to work because it'd be a great advancement and a way to, just something that I can pin a legacy to.
How many do you have made so far?
Well, I have a lot of prototypes made. I've had some that have worked on other beings as well. This is the first one I've attempted on an elemental of sorts, which is what kind of magic is being released at the Forest of Kidway. Unfortunately, it's not air elemental magic. It's more of an earth kind of elemental magic. But there's not much difference in those two. So,
Are you familiar with what ritual they used back whenever they did the ritual?
I mean, I don't know the exact ritual. I know they did one because, I'm familiar with the Emerald Way and the ritual they use.
So what are your thoughts on the Emerald Way, or I guess the Emerald Shadow now?
You're asking me what my thoughts are on Niluthian, Braggs, and Vana. I'm sure if you've gotten this far, you know that I was a part of their group at some point in the past, and I agreed with them for a long time, and I still do to a certain extent. The magics do need to be contained, but just the way they wanted to go about it is just not. It's not logical for the long-term plan. It's just another temporary fix for a permanent problem. Need a permanent fix.
What were your main disagreements?
Well, Niluthian started to become a little more destructive, a little more
Crazy?
I wouldn't say that. Just kind of went the opposite direction that I wanted her to. She had such a pure heart when she first started, and now it seems like all of this whole situation with nobody believing her and she driving herself crazy, whether she's thinking she's doing the right thing or not. Just I couldn't stand to watch it. There has to be a better way.
How'd you meet Murray?
Well, after I ran away from the group, try to get some distance between them, I came to Shagershan to attempt to try to set a type of groundwork for my work, and it seemed like it was sheer dumb luck that Murray came across me while I was trying to get away from Luthian and Bonnet and Braggs. Maybe he heard of the adventurers being in town. We were quite popular back then.
Time to leave him. 22.
22. Yeah, it seems like maybe he went to Shagershan with intent. He knew that he could find something there. Maybe he didn't know exactly what people Ray, but he knew what he was doing, going to like major capital. Obviously, he could find somebody of power that's willing to work with him. Basically trying to find fund for his college research project.
Do you believe that Murray's intentions are pure?
I mean, I don't really know. He's one of those types that it seems like he's hiding something for sure. But everything he's shown me is he seems just like a decent guy that's trying to do good for the country. So I'm not 100%, but he's funding me, and he always seems like a decent person. He has a lot of patience for the work I've been doing, and in the end of it, he's just trying to make Gula an even more livable place than it already is. So I like the guy. I just always feel like there's something he's hiding from me.
What are your plans with the dragon out the Silverwing?
Silverwing? Well, he was more of kind of a we didn't plan on Silverwing. He just kind of it was just kind of a well, I didn't plan on Silverwing. I don't know if Murray had plans for him, but he kind of dropped the egg off one day and was like, "Here, we're gonna take care of him here, grow him up. We'll set him free once he's able to, become an adult. He's a little immature right now." And yeah, I don't know if Murray has further, but that's not really my department. I'm just kind of he's kind of my caretaker, and I'm kind of his caretaker for the time being.
How long did it take you to develop this cube into what it is now, this prototype?
I've been working on it for about a decade.
Okay. So
I've put a lot of research in it. I'm pretty confident that it's gonna work.
how much longer do you think it would take to perfect it, to work on the Forest?
I mean, I could start developing the one to capture the Earth Elemental Planar Magic. Sorry, that's a mouthful. Right now, I can just start working on it. It shouldn't take me too long. The design of the cube and reverse engineering it was the hard process. Now I just have to dedicate each cube to each plane of magic, which there's quite a lot of them.
And we also need someone out there to test it.
Yes, I mean, more. It's a test, more of a first attempt or trial run. I don't want to try the kid we forced first. I want to try magic that may be a little more subtle, that is present, that could probably be attempted to contain with much less drastic side effects.
So maybe like the portal to the ice devils that we encountered.
Well, that one's already been sealed up. Unfortunately, it'd be quite counterproductive to unleash it and then try to contain it again.
But something like that, though.
Yes, something like that. And there is a one in particular that would be quite useful to get rid of in the same time. It would help Murray out. That's in the capital, Shagershin itself. Which I don't know if you guys know where all of the magics are or not.
Well, we found a map.
You found a map.
Mhm.
Oh, so you know where they are. Well, some of them are, I assume. I assume you haven't memorized the whole thing. Do you have the map on you?
He has a copy.
Copy. Hold on. Out of character, did you actually make a copy of the map?
Yeah, he copied it.
Yeah, I think I saw I copied it. I copied
We
the
like
location.
put our map down on there and then like mark
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
Before he gave it over.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, you did. Yes. Okay. So you do have a map. Fantastic. Okay. So do you have any idea what the magics in Shagershin are that are being contained by it?
No.
Have you heard of the plane of Shadowfell?
No.
No. Okay. So have you heard of the Underdark?
Yes.
Okay. So the Underdark
You guys heard of
is
the Underdark?
I don't think so.
it is a kind of connective piece to the Shadowfell. It's kind of an in-between. I guess it'd be easier to explain somewhat to that extent. A Shadowfell is kind of... It's exactly how it sounds. It's a very dark, dismal, shadowy, scary, frightening place. And all kinds of strange things come from Shadowfell. But the benefit of it is it's not very destructive in the sense that the creatures from there are certainly dangerous and destructive, but the place itself is kind of actually quite boring, really. It's very gray and black and white, and there's, well, not even white, gray and black, just a lot of gray and black. But yes, in Shagershin, that is the planar magics of Shadowfell. That's where they used to thrive and what do you call, lash out chaotically, blah blah blah. But anyway, foreboding. But they were contained by supposedly by a warlock of some sort in some way, because warlocks work pretty closely with places like Shadowfell and the Feywild, which is considered the opposite of the Shadowfell. Which that's a whole nother bucket of worms. That we'll
Do you know
deal
the
with
warlock
later.
that did this?
I don't know them personally. It was
Was it
before
Ron?
Shagershin was
Was it Ron?
in Welrun?
Yeah, Ron.
No, heavens no. He's not powerful enough to do such a thing.
Hey, you never know, man.
But no, did this warlock carry around a journal? Did he happen to have two very large bone swords?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Do you
That
happen
sounds
to know
fascinating,
anything?
though.
You don't have
The
to
swords
know
are-
anything about giant bone swords?
I can't say that I know anything about some giant bone swords. You
I
guys know
just-
something I don't.
I was making a connection that wasn't there. It's fine.
That would be anyway.
I was curious if it was the same warlock.
As far as I know, there's not many records of them. I'm sure you guys already have heard the whole spiel that there's not a lot of records of any of this because it was where the country was formed. But when I was in Shagershin, there is a place that sounds suspiciously like it might be utilizing Shadowfell magic of sorts to continue functioning and working. I never visited there because it sounded like a tedious place. But it was always referred to as the black market.
I knew it.
And the idea that the man was or the being or whatever that ran it was able to produce items out of nothing and sell them to people is absolutely absurd. That can't possibly happen. Shadowfell has this very handy I can't think of the word substance about it. I don't know if I would call it substance. It's more of an ethereal substance, a thing that can be formed into just about anything if it's wielded by a person that has enough knowledge about it.
Is it a redstone?
Sorry?
Is it a redstone?
Redstone.
Mm-hmm. The
No,
Philosopher's
it's more it's more of just what makes up Shadowfell itself. If people are able to manipulate it and they can turn it into whatever they want, not exact replicas of whatever they want, of course. They won't be as powerful as the real thing. But they'd be a proximity of it, and considering how powerful they are, it could get really damn close to it. So, anyway, so somebody had decided to seal it up in a way where they could still utilize the power. And on top of that, Shagashin was kind of built in a way. I don't know who would do that or why they would do that. I don't know what they would gain out of it. It's presumably somebody that's that powerful doesn't really need anything. Maybe they just do it as a pastime. I don't know. But that would be probably the safest one to attempt to close. Because if it failed, then I guess they'll just continue operating the black market, which, I mean, most people don't even know about, and those that do, what are we going to do to stop it?
Do you know of any
It's a good idea.
Do you know if any of these portals lead
Why not?
to Mineros? Is that the name of the place?
Well, I mean, there are. Yes. I mean, there's a plane. There is a gate to every plane. So yes, there is one to Mineros, one of the layers of hell, if I recall correctly. Why are you interested in Mineros specifically?
There's just some tales we had.
There's a lot. Be careful going to a place like Mineros. There could be there's a lot of wealth to be found there, but a lot of dangerous creatures as well.
Which one of these ley lines goes to Mineros?
I can't say for sure. There's
you don't know?
I'm not familiar with every single one of them where they go.
I see.
I'm familiar with some of the more important ones. The one in Kidwee, the one in Shagashin. There's one in the desert to the south that I think goes to one of the celestial planes, perhaps. There's one. I don't remember. There's all the shrines across on the roads. I don't know which one is which off the top of my head because there's so many of them. And then the Feywild one is in the couple the bodies of water that we have in the northern part of Gula. They're somewhere up there. I don't really know where they are myself. But yeah, that's all I know off the top of my head. I'm sure there's more. Just can't remember right now.
It's okay.
Murray would probably actually be more familiar with where they all are and what they all do.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah, he definitely wants to get rid of them because they're impeding his progress and it's making him very grumpy.
But again, you said you could start working on it right now, but how long specifically would it take you?
Well, if I get it on the first try, I could have it done by the end of the day, but
Oh, just today?
it's going to take a couple times for me to do it probably. I'm pretty skilled at this. I've been working at it a while, but still mishaps here and there.
Because how long did it take the Kidway Forest, and I'm asking the group, to go from his
Stable.
stable condition to what he's in right now? It was like
A few weeks.
just a couple of weeks, right?
Something like that.
Say so. In a couple more weeks, we don't know what kind of state he's going to be in, if it's a good one at all.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have it ready by then. But even if I don't, and the magic start to unleash, we'll just evacuate the area, keep it quarantined until I do have it ready.
But see, why not re-perform the ritual and buy you some extra time?
Well, the ritual required Kidway to sacrifice his life. We'd have to find somebody that's willing to sacrifice their life for it. I'm personally not.
Well, that's fine. What if we did find somebody?
What about Haluthian? Do you think she's
Excuse me?
willing to sacrifice her life for that?
Unfortunately,
Is
I
that what
believe
she's
she
fighting for?
is. And it's foolish. There's other options. She doesn't need to do that. Either way.
Have you ever thought to try and reach out to her and maybe talk some sense into her?
She's not going to listen to me. Ran away from the group. I might as well be a traitor to her.
But you haven't tried. You could always try.
He has a point.
How well do the five of you know Naluthian?
I mean, all we've really done is search for them.
She almost killed us at a coliseum
Yeah.
Roll a deception check on that, my friend.
with advantage. Does that help you?
Okay, well. Sorry. I should have
It's
this
alright.
stuff memorized.
No, it's fine.
18.
18. Oh, you think that's relief?
Shit.
It's like, does she know you're here right now?
I have no idea.
That depends if their whole team's following us or not.
Were you followed?
I would hope not.
I mean, how would we
To
know
be
that?
fair,
And yeah, how
There
would we
is-
know that?
there was this rogue that we came across that was part of their group.
Brags?
Is
He
Bragg's
was
a rogue?
invisible.
All right, we
So-
gotta go. All right, I gotta pack up. We gotta move this whole operation. It's gotta wrap it up. All right, so
Do you think we're in danger right now?
no, I'm in danger. I'm getting out of here. Let's thanks for bringing Brags here. I'm going to pack everything up here. He's gonna rush over to one of his tables and like swats a bunch of stuff off till he finds like a really like hollow looking gray cube that's it doesn't see it, you can see right through it. It's made out of like wrought iron of some kind. And he like tosses it to one of you. I don't know if anybody's gonna try to catch it.
I'll
He's
catch
like,
it.
he can try to catch. There you go. Take this cube, go to Shagerston, do the experiment, find Murray. He'll find me. I'm packing up and getting out of here. Silverwing,
Wait,
we're moving.
I have one more question for you. What if Murray just wants to control these powers for himself?
He would be a fool to try that. That's absolutely outrageous. So
Is that your mission for us though?
yes, go to Shagerston, try this out on the black market, whatever they're calling it now. Try to close down whatever's happening there. If it doesn't work, that's fine. You probably need to know how to use it. So you have the cube, right? Which one of you is good at using magical items?
We'll give it to him.
Gotta guess.
You?
guy.
All right, good. It's very simple. It's not complicated at all. So you just have to. You don't know anything about Shadowfell, but that's fine. What languages do you speak?
All of them?
All of them? Perfect. So I just need you to.
Out of curiosity, what language is it? Do you know?
I'm gonna tell him.
Oh, sorry.
I need.
Excuse me.
I'll just need you to cast a simple. Do you know the gate spell?
Gate spell?
Yeah. Are you able to cast that? Are you
sure.
powerful enough for that, my friend?
I don't think I've learned that spell.
But can you cast it?
What the hell's the gate stuff?
What level is it?
I think it's a no. I'm just going to answer that. I'm pretty sure it's like a 6th or 7th level spell, or maybe 5th.
It's pretty high level spell.
I only go to level 4 right now, so.
It is a 9th level spell.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. All right, fine. Okay.
Wait, are you a wizard?
No,
Are you a wizard? Can I roll an insight check?
no, I'm not. I'm not a wizard. He's like
Oh.
he picks up a whole bunch of scrolls. It's like here, there's like a dozen of them here. So just you're gonna speak Infernal. You're gonna take one of these scrolls, ball it up, just shove it in the cube,
Oh, yeah, I've been learning Infernal.
and
This is Destiny.
that's one way to look at it. I like your enthusiasm. So just cast a spell, scroll it up, throw it in there, throw the cube. Should work like a charm.
Okay.
And we give the cube back to you, correct?
No, find Murray. You're not gonna be able to find me. I'm gonna be gone.
So we're gonna give the cube to Murray.
Probably. I don't even know if he's gonna bring you back to me. I'm gonna make sure he knows to be more careful in the future.
Do we see Brags anywhere? Like hiding in the rafters or something?
Do you guys want to try to roll?
I don't think there's rafters here.
Whatever, like just
Hiding in the mist, just like
in the
floating.
corner.
I'm like, oh god.
Nah, 12.
Nah, if he's here, you don't see him.
Well, hypothetically speaking, if Murray was a bad guy, would you still work for him?
No. If I knew he was gonna like destroy the world with the cubes, why would I work with him?
Okay, well then, truthfully, he's a demon.
Okay, truthfully, we don't know that.
Oh my gosh.
So we took a visit
All right,
to this
you
black
guys
market.
waited till the wrong time to drop this on me.
Okay, so we visited the
I
black
think
market. that we
Cragdaddies is
talked
drunk
about.
right now. I think he should just disregard anything he says.
We
I mean, if
visited-
he's a demon, he's not a he's going about a really odd way, don't you think?
Yeah, he's a demon.
we asked the dude at the black market to give us the location of Murray's home. He gives us a piece. He disappears, comes back, gives us a piece of paper. Mineros.
Mineral. Oh, yeah, that's what I asked.
And
I
that's
shouldn't
why I
have
was
pieced that
asking
together.
earlier.
Still signed up to work for him, but he's a demon, just like you should know.
Well,
Or
since the cat's out of the bag, you
Fucking
should,
hell.
you should more accurately tell him that he's a fiend, not a demon.
Sorry, fiend. Sorry.
Oh, Fiend, that's entirely different.
Well, we don't know what he is. We know he's from Mineros.
I'll tell you what, just figure more out about it and tell me, and I'll maybe.
But wait,
listen
how do
a
we
little bit
find
more.
you?
You'll find Murray. He'll.
But Murray's the problem.
He can
he's
reach
not
you.
a problem.
He can reach you.
Murray has to reach me. He needs me to do this regardless.
he can telepathically message
Well, you should just know that he's a fiend.
Yeah, you're a spellcaster. I'm sure you can contact me if you need to.
Yeah, I'll just send a message to you.
Yeah. Magic, right?
That way, you don't have to be in Bragg's or Naluthian side anymore.
What are you talking about on sides?
In that site.
Oh, in their sights.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I might try to jump planes
Feels like
myself,
my mouth
get
is
away
full of
from them.
powder.
You
So,
speak to him over
Before
planes?
you leave, do you have an easier way out of here?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm kicking you all out when I leave. So he's packing a bunch of stuff up, and he's like,
There's a 5% chance.
he pulls out some kind of like normal looking briefcase, and it's a briefcase. He hits some buttons on it, and he opens it up, and like stuff starts getting sucked in, but it doesn't seem to be pulling with any force because it's not pulling you guys at all. Like a bunch of the other cubes and stuff gets pulled in, like the scroll and all that, and then but nothing on the shelves or anything starts to move, and yeah, everything seems to be going like getting put in that he needs, and he closes it. He's like, okay, everybody get in a circle, Silverwing. And he still comes stomping in. Like, yeah, it's like get in the circle. It's like, what about my stuff? It's like, don't worry, you're not gonna. It's fine. You're not gonna miss it. It's like, okay. In circle, everybody. No?
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
So
And
join hands.
no, you don't even need to touch hands. You don't want, if you don't want to. If everybody's a little germaphobe, you don't even have to touch hands. And he
scared.
just focuses on a moment. He does some verbal and somatic gestures with the one hand that doesn't have the little carrying case. And within a second, you all are gone. And then outside the rundown shack. And everybody seems fine for the most part, I think. Unless somebody has an aversion to teleportation in any kind.
Is Dynachus and Silverwing gone?
No, they're here.
Okay.
And then he, Silverwing, fucking huge flat down this hole, all this grass, and he's like, "Man, it's much smaller out here than I thought it would be."
Could be in
Oh.
What did you expect?
Have you seen how big it is inside? I thought it would be huge out here. While you guys are discussing, Dynachus looks at his little crappy shack, and he does like a little like hand wave, says some words in like some language that you guys can't speak, but you guys can speak all of them, so I don't know what language it's going to be. Doesn't matter. He quickly does it, and it seems to shrink, much like a Darren's instant fortress. And he snatches it up and he shoves it in his pocket. All right, now, go ahead. Go on. Get out of Shakershin. I got stuff I got to do. So when you come with me. Like, oh, I like it out here, though. I was like, no, too bad. We got to go. And the instant they're gone.
There's no sign.
They're just gone.
There's no sign of Murray or the buggy that brought us here.
No, they left a while ago.
We're just stuck.
You teleport.
I got you
I
guys.
guess you're correct.
Yeah, they only took you like an hour to the south of Shakershin.
Still, be nice to have a ride back.
But we don't really know how to find Murray either, right? Not in, only at
Grismelborg.
the only Capitol building. Yeah, Grismelborg.
Okay, Cragdaddies. So what the hell, man?
Hey, I believed him, dude.
You believe?
And
Dynachus?
presumably, what's his name? Dynachus said Murray said Dynachus usually contacts Murray when he's tell him something. So presumably Dynachus will inform him of the situation.
He fully believes that Murray is a good guy.
Of the whole situation that he's now aware of.
What do you mean?
He believes that Murray is a good guy.
So why drop that on him?
Because he should be aware that he's a fiend.
And what if he tells Murray that we told him that? Then what?
Then he would also know he's a fiend and not work for him, and then he would stop doing what he's doing, which would solve the problem with the Luthian too.
And
Well, what do you think he's gonna do to us?
Exactly. Murray is actually a lord of one of the fucking rings of hell.
He's just a fiend. I don't think he's the Lord.
But how do we know that?
How do we know?
We just know he's from there.
That's like a 1 in a million chance.
I don't
Why
think
would
so.
the Lord be here and not seeing over his land?
He's literally trying to take over the land. He's the greedy one, is he not?
It's not the place for a king to do. It's the place of his pawns.
He's not a king. He's a fucking demon.
Well, Lord, king, it's the same shit.
It doesn't change my point.
All I'm saying is the big man isn't going to be doing little man shit. And that's the
if you
point of a
if you
little
want
man.
something done right, you gotta do
I was
it
about to say,
yourself.
but is this little man shit though?
This really isn't, man.
So.
And just because he knows that
Like
we know
he-
he's a fiend, it doesn't affect
You're
anything.
right. Like you're right. He might not be. What was the
I just
Lord's
think the
name?
puppeteer would be
I'm
the
sorry?
one.
What was the Lord's name, anyways? The dude.
Mammon.
Mammon.
I wrote it down, but I ain't got my binder.
Even if he's not Mammon, like I don't know. I think it's a pretty big possibility. It is just because
Shouldn't we assume the worst though?
his ambitions are too great to be that of just a pawn.
Well, we still
well,
agree
I
to
do
work
think
for
that
him.
he's probably right up under Mammon. I'm not going to say that.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say you may have fucked us.
Hey,
And
we still agreed to work
my
for
main
him.
point is like,
I don't
even
think
if he's
so. I
not
think he made a
Mammon,
good decision.
I believe he's equally as dangerous.
Well,
Definitely.
then
That's-
that's definitely true.
Dynachus should definitely be aware that he's dangerous.
Exactly.
Because if he's not, then he's going to keep working for him, and the demon's going to get what he wants.
I think Dynachus is just like Silverwing in this situation. He's trying to do something right, but
It's ignorant.
somebody's just manipulating him.
Ignorance is bliss.
And Murray's trying to take all of this power that he's going to store up in these cubes and use it for himself.
Murray is definitely fishy.
I also think Dynachus is gonna tell Murray that we are working with Noluthian.
You think so?
That's the vibe I got from that.
He doesn't know that we work for him.
Did you see that exit? See how quickly we got kicked out?
And he was just scared that we were being followed, though. Not that
I
we
don't
were in
know.
cahoots.
Did you see how he was like, what do y'all really know about Noluthian?
And I
I don't know.
lied with my call me silver tongue.
I don't think he bought it. Do you see where we're at right now? How quickly we got kicked out. Don't think he bought
This
it.
is the nicest kicking out I've ever had kicked
I
out.
don't know, man.
I've been kicked out of a lot of bars before.
It's just my
Maybe he's just paranoid.
my
I think he's very paranoid. I
I
mean,
feel like, I don't
paranoid barbarian on the edge,
Well,
man.
after talking to Dynachus, I feel like both sides are. We shouldn't be working for either of them.
I think both sides are about to turn on it. That's how I'm feeling.
That's what happens when you play both
Double
fields.
agent.
Double agent's not working out.
But like, that's the where do we go from here? Because
I honestly think that we need to try and repair Dynachus and Luthian's relationship.
Fuck that.
Dr. Phil.
We could. I mean, I don't know. We can't even find either. There's no way we could convince them. Should we kill him on sight?
I think we should go test out this little gate.
Yeah, look
Did you
at it
write
this
that
way.
down, Catagass?
At least you guys have a cube
the gate.
and a bunch of scrolls, a gate.
I'm gonna say like first things first. I
Y'all
guess.
can just like see you out of the plane if you want. Like, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, if we get in trouble, we can teleport and do a bunch of other stuff.
Can we use that inside of the Rod of Security?
We should just act natural, and then if things go bad,
I would assume
then we
so.
just get the fuck out.
Because like the inside the
If
rod
we
of
just get-
security is kind of like a demi
Goodness
plane,
gracious.
kind of.
There's still a problem at hand, Catagast. If these magics either, let's say Dynachus wants to capture them and it doesn't work, they're going to escape and destroy the country. And beyond that, I'm sure it won't be contained to just Gula. And let's say Noluthian, she tries to do her bullshit and like the same thing happens. Like,
Well, then what's your plan to stop the magic?
I don't know.
Well, then we should let them try.
That's why I said that we should get them back together, because at least together they would
Gotta get
pose
the
a greater
band
threat.
back together.
We gotta get the band back
We
together.
could just find the nearest port, skip out, and build a dragon. Put that out there.
Or just go north.
What dragon?
We're just going on.
What do you mean?
We
what
find the
dragon?
ice castle.
There's
The
an
dragon
ice
we stole
castle
from.
somewhere.
The Dragon of Apparition.
I say we just take care of like what's in front of us now. like what Cragmaw said, let's go test the cube and see if it works.
What time is it?
Oh, and time of day?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you guys got there around noonish. You guys were in there for about 2 hours. In there, it felt like 2 hours. Out here, it seems strange. The sun's going down. It doesn't seem like that much time had passed while you're in there, but apparently it had. So it's dusk.
So how's everybody looking right now? Should we rest before we take on this adventure?
I mean, I feel healthy, but I don't know about our spellcaster.
I see his screen. That's why I'm asking.
I could go for a rest, I believe.
You can rest
I
a
don't
little
have-
bit.
Yeah.
It's only an hour to get to Shakerson from here.
We could
Roughly.
We can just rest here.
Could either rest here.
Y'all want to camp in the?
If you guys want
like-
to rest here, I pull out like a little stone that I have that I took from the black market. I got this, and I can teleport it straight to the black market. As long as I have a piece of something from somewhere, I can teleport there with 100% accuracy.
Fuck.
I mean, we could just.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we could either camp out
Thank
here.
you.
You could teleport us back to the body of farming if we want to stay inside tonight.
We do that.
Sure.
I've got
Or
this instant fortress.
We got this. Yeah, that's what I was
True.
going to say.
You
Doesn't
got
matter.
another one?
But, I mean,
Bought it.
Yeah.
I remember him getting it at the black market before.
Wait,
Yeah.
so-
Y'all
does
are
anyone
just
have-
gonna keep cycling through Darren's instant fortress.
Hey, did you get anything from his
This is
lab?
only my second one.
You're just gonna throw it at somebody and lose
Did you
it.
grab anything from his lab?
no.
Oh.
I didn't see
I mean, the
anything
shack's
of
right
value,
there.
so I didn't take it.
No, the shack's gone.
Oh fuck!
He put it in his pocket.
He
Oh,
shrunk
that's
it down
right.
very
Sorry.
similar to a Darren's instant fortress.
That's right. That's right.
So
wait,
pick something up.
Is that a one-time use thing?
What?
The instant fortress.
No. My magic
What happened
word.
to our other one?
I bargained with it.
Oh.
That's how y'all got all your stupid, like crazy, powerful magical items from.
That's how
My hammer.
That's how Cragmaw got his crazy powerful magic
With
item.
my-
Yeah, his.
Hey,
but you
I
guys all
bargained
have
for y'all,
great
though.
stuff.
Yeah, you got two of us.
I bargained for the hammer. To be
I got a
fair,
pretty wicked head tie.
I have
We both
Everybody got
we both
something
have
good,
cloaks.
okay?
my armor and my flex in it.
We both have cloaks.
Yeah, but I could have got cloak of invisibility.
You could have got it at the black market too.
You should have just stole it.
Yeah.
I can't go back to that black market. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Let's be honest. Do you really need a cloak of
We
invisibility?
don't have to go back as ourselves.
You are the unseen.
Does anybody have it? This
Speaking of seeing, you know what?
Have a what?
I'm gonna take my
Disguise
mask
kit.
off.
I have
I'm just
disguise
gonna like
spell.
crush it in my
I don't
hands,
know if I can use that on
and I'm
you.
just gonna like let the debris fall.
I thought
I'm
you
just
were
gonna be
fond
like-
of that mask.
Civil Wing, seeing him makes me feel different. I think I'm okay with who I am.
I'm not gonna argue.
Fair enough.
You be you.
It's
Or
always good to be comfortable in your
your
own
second
skin.
body be you. You're not.
It's always me, no
an
matter the
elf,
body.
you're a
Identity crisis.
I had one for a while, but I'm okay now.
It's just a
Um,
phase.
It's just
All
a
right.
phase, man.
So, are you guys just gonna camp here for the night?
Instant fortress. What's your? Yeah, just say your word, Cragma. I wonder what word that is. You mind sharing with us?
I'm not gonna share it with this group. Are y'all crazy?
Good call. Very good call.
I'm gonna go away from the group and sit it down
You
somewhere.
could share it with
I'm
your
gonna follow
good
him.
pal
Oh
Lass.
God.
I'm gonna watch y'all and just not say it until I can whisper to it.
Cragmaw!
No,
It's not Cragmaw? Fuck.
You're gonna kill us all. You're gonna kill us
it's
all.
still in my hand. Don't do that.
I think he just made it his name.
Ultimate.
the greatest thing ever. You can't tell
We said Cragmaw like in conversation before.
I mean, if you're gonna try to stay
Wait,
away from them, they
wait.
can attack.
You
they
guys
can try
never
to roll
said-
to hear you.
You
They
guys
can.
never said his first name. Ultwin.
It's not. All right, so what's the area look like?
You're in a giant field.
Giant field.
Dang.
But fly 60 feet away and back, and you see it pop up real fast.
There's no catching up with that. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Like, unless one of you has a way to hear from very far away whispering.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, I
So wait,
don't
if
get
you
that
That's
flew-
what
power.
I thought.
If you flew away, did you just cast it in the air?
No, I waited until I land and just as soon as I put it down, it was like, and there it came up.
Yeah, if we were going by rules of combat, it'd be like a bonus action to be like, that's it. Or maybe like his move and then attack, and then he bonus action, he speaks into it. Sure. So that's 6 seconds. So unless somebody can cover 60 feet in 6 seconds, at the drop of a hat to hear him.
Cast haste. No, I'm just kidding.
I got 45 movement
I have
speed,
35
and I don't have to
speed.
do
You got
anything else
dash.
besides listen to him.
You can get within 15 feet of them, and then you can maybe hear a whisper.
Disadvantage.
Sure. We'll see.
Roll disadvantage times 10.
Times 10. You know what's better than 24? 25.
You know what's better than that? You didn't hear.
God damn.
Because I would classify that as nearly impossible, and
Natural
that's a higher
20.
than a 25 DC. Yeah. So yeah, you got who he followed. So I guess it was close to you, but you guys just see like a huge fortress. Looks kind of like a chess piece, just fucking expand in the distance. I'm like, I guess that's where y'all staying for tonight.
It's not that I don't trust y'all. It's that I don't trust y'all.
That's a fair statement.
All right.
Aliens.
In our time of need, I will let y'all know.
Aliens.
But if y'all happen to accidentally say it, I'm gonna be a little upset.
So you'll be a little dead.
It wouldn't kill me.
Can
Even
I-
if it hit max damage, I'd still be alive.
Can it hear it in the? Can it hear us in the bag? Do you have it in your bag?
And a bag of holding? Probably not.
Well, I don't ever have it in my bag of holding. It's just on me.
Huh.
Probably like a.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
If somebody said the word, it would be.
Yeah.
I want it on me so I don't have to dig around for it in case I ever needed to use it as a weapon.
How much?
If I did, y'all would then hear the word.
How much damage does it do?
10d10.
Shit.
Oh, you'd make it.
Wait,
Why don't you
what
just
is
use
your
that
hit point?
combat? Chunk
Because
it.
then y'all would know the word.
Yeah. You'd have
What
to
are your
say
hit
it.
points?
Do what?
What are your hit points?
I'm like, well, the idea is I'd be raged and it wouldn't kill me.
Oh,
but
okay.
Idea.
The idea.
What if we're just
Okay.
walking down the road and it plops out on top of you?
it'd have to hit max because I got 92.
Shit.
There's no way to get.
Even
Yeah.
then, it would knock you unconscious.
So who's gonna keep
Mhm.
watch tonight?
Wait, we're in the castle, aren't
Who's gonna keep watch
I
tonight?
want him-
we?
I
Walk in the
wanna do
door.
Let me do it.
I'll help watch.
So, the Darren entrance fortress. What are its rules for people trying to break in?
The interior is divided into 2 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Ladder among the floors. There's a small door on the side facing you. Door only opens at my command.
Mm-hmm.
It's immune to the knock spell.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it made out of adamant?
Yeah, it's made out of adamantine.
Objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried take this. Okay, that's the damage part. Never mind. The tower is made of adamantine, and its magic prevents it from being tipped over. The roof, the door, and the walls each have 100 hit points, immune to damage from non-magical weapons, excluding siege weapons, and resistance to all damage.
Excluding.
Only a wish spell can repair the fortress.
I would love to see a siege weapon get brought out to take down a Darren's entrance fortress.
Did you say only a wish spell?
Can repair it, yeah. So if it takes damage, it kind
What's
of
a
sucks.
wish spell?
It's one of the most
God magic.
one of the most powerful spells in D&D. It can literally do anything, pretty much.
It has
You
like
get
with
that,
few
or-
exceptions.
3 exceptions or something like
If
that.
he
Can you
makes
get
it,
that, or do you have to like have a lamp to do
if he
that?
makes it
No,
like
you
high
can
level.
you can get to that.
Comes out of a deck of many things. There's some cards in it that provide them.
Okay. So
It's like hot. I just got a cold chill.
yeah. Anybody that's keeping watch tonight? Yeah.
I'll take this thing. Or
Oh no, I'm not having.
Okay.
I'm not doing random encounters.
Oh.
Who you're going to take second watch? And then I guess you'll hear like while you're keeping watch, you're just gonna hear somebody like seems like throwing pebbles at the door.
motherfuckers. You heard Crackmaw's castle.
They're just throwing pebbles at it.
So I didn't hear that. I was just
I'm doing it during his watch.
okay. Cool.
Yeah, because his is second watch.
Can I look out the window?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right. Do I roll to see what I see or something?
Yeah, go for it.
With advantage?
Why
I
would you
have
get
height?
advantage? Height? It's pitch dark now.
I have dark vision.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You cocked.
Yeah, it was.
Hey.
What is this?
I would just make it a perception check.
16.
Yeah, you don't see anything out there, but you do see where the rocks are coming from. They just seem to be like apparating out of nowhere and just getting like thrown against your door.
Bring out the door.
Seem like it. Like you can't tell
Alright.
exactly where they're coming from, but you can catch them mid-flight as they're like coming towards your door.
Since I'm on the second floor, where are y'all at? First floor?
I guess so.
Where's the bedroom?
I'll be on the second floor with you, Cragmall. I don't mind the smell.
Well, I'm about to shout down at some of the. That's why I didn't want to wake y'all. Well, you're probably not asleep anyway.
Nah, my trance is probably
Our
on right now.
meditative boys.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell, somebody quit hitting my castle!
Cragmall, what the fuck is up with you?
Somebody's throwing pebbles at my castle!
Do I wake up? Do I wake up from that?
I don't roll a perception
Kids,
check.
get off my lawn!
This is my swamp.
I rolled a 2.
A 2? No, it doesn't wake you up.
Okay, cool.
Um, the pebbles stop. Are you going to continue to look outside?
Thank you!
After you say that, after you say thank you, you hear what seems to be a I can't think of the term for it. What's the term for a voice that's not attached to anything?
Disembodied.
Disembodied voice. Whisper back to you. Welcome.
I'm gonna dead face stare out there. Just see if I can see anything now.
It's a terrifying view.
Just with your hammer.
I'm just gonna walk over there and I'm gonna peek out the bottom window. And I'm gonna
What are you talking about? You're
that
asleep.
one.
Oh wait, no, you're
No,
not
I'm
asleep.
in-
one of the meditative.
Yeah.
guys.
I say, who's up right now? Is that y'all?
If you keep screaming, I might be.
Out of the castle!
Get out of my swamp.
If you're below where he's at, I guess you could both hear it. The disembodied voice is like, "Need to speak with you."
Do we run?
Care?
Do you need to speak to me? Go ahead, I hear you.
It's very uncomfortable hanging on the side of this wall. Can I come in?
You're what on the side of the wall?
You see a head pop up, and it looks like Bragg's like hanging on the side of the wall.
Okay, then yeah, you can come inside.
I'll open the door for him.
What does he shout down? Sultan, open the door.
All right. Oh, hey, Brax.
He's gonna kill all of us.
He just drops in, and he just kind of like shuffles inside. Just kind of like huddled really. He looks really small as he shuffles in.
Wait, why were you throwing pebbles if you can climb the side of the wall?
I can't fit through the window. The windows are really small.
I don't think I understand right now. You're hurting my brain. You're throwing pebbles, but you climbed the side of the wall. Did you not want to scare us or something?
Seemed kind of like a dick move.
Oh, he's softening up on us.
Am I awake now?
Okay.
I don't know. I assume everybody's woken up unless you don't want to be, I guess.
Do you always whisper? Are you trying to be stealthy at all times?
Do you not
I-
remember when he talked before? Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
I just imagine you
I
like
don't.
laying
All I
on the
remember
side like a
is
child.
I'm gonna put my boot in your ass.
I will join
Yeah.
the conversation.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you he's like.
Well, anyway, you don't need to whisper anymore.
Nothing.
It's a condition.
Batman.
He doesn't have the deep voice like.
Okay.
Throat cancer.
So what did you need to tell us, Bragg?
Hey, can I like, well, Braggs, if you allow me, I might be able to fix your condition.
Stop.
You're gonna ruin his stealth.
Get some help.
I'm here to speak with you about Dynachus.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Fuck if we.
Where is he?
Oh, we don't know.
Well,
I
he,
could-
Where's Dynachus?
I could find him if you want.
well, he picked his whole operation up and put it in his pocket, and he was gone.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I thought you were there with us.
Wait, I couldn't hear everything.
Oh, you were there. I tried looking for you.
Why didn't you jump him?
I mean, that's what I got.
Those aren't my orders. Is it picking me up at all, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't want to be doing this and nothing coming out. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you're freaking me out a little bit, man.
Wait, what's your orders then? Just to watch?
To report.
Track.
Oh.
In track?
field and
Yeah,
track.
do you know where he went?
So you could find
Well,
out
he
where
said he might be jumping planes.
Great.
I don't know if you can follow there.
Yes, he said I could send him a message and he'd tell us where he's at. But
That would have to
Could
be
be
after.
live.
I don't think
we seal
he
this.
told us to
well, he
talk
told us
to
to go.
Murray.
Yeah, do that first.
I don't think he's gonna tell you where he's at.
Actually,
He's literally worried about.
that's probably where he's
you.
at. He's probably trying to talk to Murray right now.
Yeah, he left because he. You know,
Sorry, didn't mean to cut
following
you
us.
off. Voodoo.
Well, he wants us.
Great.
Oh wait, you heard everything. You know we're gonna go test this tomorrow.
I mean, I heard bits and pieces.
Well, we're gonna go test this gate thing and see if it can shut down the black market. That's not gonna affect you any, is it? You know, you shady types.
No.
Okay.
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
like
What do you
dealing with
mean
that
by
idiot.
us shady types, Cragdaddies?
Oh, not you, Lass. Not you.
Not you. You're special.
The other shady types. This guy.
You.
Well, tell
You think
Naluthian.
it'll work?
I guess we'll find out in a couple hours.
Mm-mm.
He
Tell
seemed pretty confident.
Naluthian about his plan, because it seems like he might have a way without having to. It may not stop Murray's expansion, but it seems like he has a way of actually possibly containing these magics.
Hey, wait. Do you want to go with us? He can bring all of us.
That's not my job.
I mean, you can see it firsthand and report back
Roll a persuasion check on that.
with advantage.
It would be quite nice if you could accompany us. A little bit of backup.
Thank the fucking
Oh, God.
gods.
What is this?
Just a persuasion.
Persuasion.
The critical one on the other one.
15.
15. Don't worry, I'll be there. Following.
We're gonna teleport.
I mean, we're
though.
portaling
So
there.
you're
So.
kind of, you're walking.
I won't be walking there.
I think he's got portals too.
Maybe he's got a
What
head
kind
tie
of
of
fucking
his own.
assassin is this
Alfred.
guy?
What do you have against our portals?
I prefer
Way
to
better
be
than
alone.
Batman.
It's like multi-classed into like 3 different classes.
Level
He
60.
can teleport, go invisible.
I was gonna ask something.
Did you have to tell us anything else? I feel like I was gonna say something. I forgot now.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, wait, why are you here?
Probably so we could tell.
You
I
just
just want to know
figure
what
it out.
Dynachus was.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna go murk his ass? And those are the exact
No,
words I used.
Naluthian told me to bring him back.
She told you to bring him back?
Yeah,
So-
she's been looking for him forever.
So Dynachus,
Waste of time if you ask me.
Do you think she's gonna kill him? Sorry, man.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I was about to ask.
Oh, okay.
Just,
I wish she would.
Not fond of Dynachus, are we?
but you don't
Well,
think,
left the group.
British.
but you don't think she will.
She should. She was smart.
So that's how Dynachus feels. Is if he comes back, that's all you're going to do is kill him because you left. And he's
Yeah.
a traitor now.
That's why he.
Had it my way, I would.
That's why he left. I'm gonna make myself look like him when it gets discussed. That's why he left.
You think you're funny?
It's kind of funny.
This is kind of funny.
I think this is what the whole boot ass comment was about.
To be fair, you kind of started it.
I was just wondering.
So, do you think once never mind.
I don't know what to say.
Anyway. So if you do the cube thing, then you'll find Dynachus again.
Maybe.
Probably.
Hopefully, yes.
It's a maybe, probably, hopefully at this point.
Next time I'm just gonna snatch him up.
Yes,
Good
that would
idea.
be preferable.
That's what we were thinking.
So wait, if,
Well, I didn't think you 5 would freak him out so much where he'd run away.
We give you
He's
plenty
just
of
a
time.
he's a very, very jumpy guy. I mean,
As soon as we walked in the room, dude jumped out of his fucking pants.
He was like, "You guys know Naluthian?" We were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Just gone."
we didn't even say we knew her. He just kind of was like, "Oh,
He made assumptions.
Yeah, he did.
they were the correct assumptions."
I mean,
but
you guys kind of led him to that when you were talking about Naluthian so much.
I didn't say a word about anything.
I'm pretty sure like 3 different people mentioned Naluthian right before he asked about,
Wait,
oh,
wait,
what
wait.
do you know Naluthian?
we haven't told you all about.
I was talking out of character right there.
No.
Okay.
I was just now thinking of something. So we haven't told you all what we discovered about. What the fuck? What's this guy's name again? Murray.
I messaged.
Yeah,
About
you
him.
messaged Bonnet or Naluthian.
Yeah, one of them.
Bonnet. Yeah.
About him being a
Bonnet.
demon, and they told us.
But
to-
Bonnet had to discuss it with Naluthian and Rags.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But have they talked about it by now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they told me about that. I'm not sure what they plan on doing with it. It's another way to attack Murray, maybe. That's what I would use it for. Disinformation works better than killing people sometimes.
I believe that if we cut Murray out of this equation, that getting to Dynachus would be simple. Extremely simple.
Possibly, but you cut Murray out, you have a revolution on your hands. You gotta make everybody hate him first,
Well as a demon
and then
lord.
cut him out. Smart way to do it.
What?
It said as well as a demon lord.
Oh.
That's just me though.
Do you think Naluthian would go for sacrificing herself for this ritual?
I wouldn't let her do that. There's a better way.
Everybody keeps saying there's a better way, but nobody's giving me this better way.
Well, Dynachus did.
You got a cube right there.
But will it work?
Let's go find out.
Yep.
Seems like the Luthian has got her claws into these guys.
But what if she said yes?
Of course she would say yes.
She'd be letting them smoke
And that would be
good shit.
foolish.
Buys everybody else time.
That's what Charles Manson did.
She could redeem herself for the dozens she killed at the Colosseum.
We're not getting into morals here. I'm not here to discuss that. We'll do the cube thing. Next time we find Dynachus, snatch him up. Good idea.
Why didn't you grab him this time?
I was gonna wait for everybody to leave. And just...
What about the dragon?
Yeah, that was kind of problematic too.
I mean, the dragon's gonna be with him every time. Do you have a way of dealing with that?
I mean, yeah, he's still young. I can deal with that.
This guy can kill dragons. Whoa.
Young dragons.
I would rather not have to.
You definitely should not, because I feel like Silverwing is equally as ignorant in all
He
of
is.
this.
Extremely
Obviously.
ignorant.
A silver dragon would never
But-
let himself be contained like that if they knew better.
He's a
But
very young
Murray
silver
Murray wants to raise him and then use him to take over the dragon of Avaricia. That's my
That's clever.
intuition.
Very clever. Might work. Especially if he gets the power of these cubes that he has.
Exactly.
Tricky.
I meant to ask him how he, like, what was the point of all those demons and stuff in the fucking lab? Like the fucking creatures, basket stuff.
Yeah, I saw you guys. You ran away from most of them.
Hell yeah, dude. We can't kill dragons like you.
To be fair, the incubi ran away from us.
Isn't that too?
That's true.
I think I scared him with my
They
speed.
seem kind of funny. They seem like cool guys. I should go back and talk to them.
Well, you can't.
Don't. I will. I'll find Donnie because I don't know what he's doing.
I'll find you.
I'll find him. One way or the other. I'll let you guys get back to sleep. You'll have a busy day tomorrow.
It was good seeing you.
Fuck you.
That's fair.
Remember, I'll be watching.
Always watching. What is that?
Alright, yeah, and then he just kind of like, he doesn't really walk out. He just kind of apparates away.
Why can't you do that?
I'm an assassin. I'm not a miracle worker.
Excuses. That's all
Well, I
hear.
guess you're just ass at it.
That could be the case. I'm not very experienced.
You'll
Hold
get
on,
there.
let me see if he actually apparates away. Everybody roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh,
Kind of funny
there,
if he
there we
fails.
go. Ooh.
I rolled a 2.
26.
Dude, fuck you. You're passing your
26.
stupid ass luck on to me.
13.
My stupid ass luck. What are you talking
I
about?
rolled a 2 as well.
3.
It happens. It's a 20-sided
So nobody but
Six.
he seems like he operates the way that you four, but you can see him like become very shadowy and difficult to see. But you can kind of see the form of him like just walk out of the fortress. That's it. Yep. And then I presume the next day will come for you guys.
So we
he's got a
spider.
spider.
Big on thought.
I was wondering what you were doing. You were trying
It
to
was
test
just like hanging like right here, dude. It was like right here.
trying to test the air around the mic. Just
Magnetic field test.
That's what I do. I was testing the air around the microphone.
All right.
What the fuck you were doing?
Let's go over something. All right. Next day comes. I assume you guys are just gonna travel to town.
Paul.
Paul.
You guys ready?
I was born ready.
Oh, you guys are gonna teleport there? Where are you gonna teleport to?
Outside.
Outside.
Wait.
Outside
We're
of it.
only an hour away, aren't we?
Man, he's got like how many portals? 3?
Yeah, but we're about to
Me?
walk into
It
a
was
weird
an hour.
situation.
Yeah.
It was an hour with a carriage ride. I mean,
I get 3.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
probably be a little
1d3
over an hour
plus
for
1
one.
every day.
So why not?
I don't know. In case we get into a weird situation.
you just tell
Yeah,
me.
a lot
He'd
of
still have 2 more.
we got a lot of things planned today.
Like
You just-
what?
We're shutting down the black market.
That's where we're
That's
going.
where we're going.
Okay. Just say it.
Glad we could convince you. Everybody step outside of my castle right now.
Oh yeah, okay, yes sir.
You shut it.
if you
Everybody
let
out.
me hit the wood.
Okay.
You shut it. We just
um,
get teleported out.
Under the
As-
condition that I get to hit the wood.
As we are walking,
You can stay inside if you wish.
Yeah, we just get teleported out, right? Like it doesn't close on us.
I don't actually know.
Sorry.
It doesn't. The rules don't say it in this.
Can
What are
you
you
close it
looking
with
for?
us sitting inside of it?
What happens if I shrink the fortress while they're inside?
Yeah, it doesn't talk about it in the rules text, but it's presumed that whatever's in. I did do a little digging on that when you first got it. Presume that whatever's inside is just gonna get crushed and die. I think from what's little bit I could find. I don't think
Y'all
there's any
can stay
official
inside
rules.
if you wish.
I don't think there's any official rules though that I know of. I
I'll
like
leave
that
it.
idea though.
I respect your wishes, Craig.
The other option would be whatever's inside gets shrunk as well. So we can go with one of those 2 options.
Everyone's like, preferably the
well, I'm
latter.
gonna get stuff out.
I mean, getting shrunk is arguably just as bad. It gets shrunk to like the size of a chess piece, so you'd be.
And I also want to cast Detect Thoughts.
My inner workings of my mind.
And,
If you're gonna try.
I'll just wait.
You can wait.
Yeah.
Did it work? Is there no saving?
I'd say
throw?
doesn't he get some kind of saving throw of some kind?
Nope. I
No
can-
way.
I can read the thoughts of certain creatures when I cast a spell as an action. It's a saving throw if I want to learn stuff deeper, but just surface thoughts.
Which you would have to have a surface thought to say something.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of resistances to that kind of magic, my friend?
You don't have to
I don't-
say it. I'll just make you write it down.
I'm just gonna think a lot of words at once.
Wait, but you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could say a whole bunch of words really quick.
Okay,
and
well then.
I guess you might like narrow it
Well
down.
then
to a
I'll
group
make
of
him.
words.
Then I'll make you save, and I'll read deeper, and
I
that
feel
way
like-
I'll know.
I feel like Cragmaw.
If you want to try to read deeper in the group
Well,
of
what-
words that he says to try to find the specific word,
Yeah.
I would
Well, wait,
that at least gives
yeah.
him a save
Yeah,
on
you
Is,
it.
gotta-
he gonna,
gotta-
is he gonna know that he's doing it though? Like, can he?
Well,
do
you
it
can.
inside
You
his
have to.
mind?
You. It's noticeable when somebody casts this.
Mhm.
I assume it's not like a verbal and somatic components, correct?
It doesn't say anything.
It should say
It should,
VSM
yeah.
something.
VSM, yeah.
Yeah, so you need verbal, somatic, and material components to cast that. Your arcane
Yeah.
focus gets past the material part, but you still have to say and do hand gestures and such.
I'll do it like after I stepped out. Like, 'cause I mean, I'm acting like I'm leaving the fortress.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you actually have to speak the words too. So like,
I mean,
you
yeah, I
can...
would just speak it from the road.
I feel like the only thing
I
on
can whisper
Cragmaw's mind all the time is either rage or sugar. It's one of the
I can
two.
whisper
So.
it. Yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw for the.
So wait, what if you whisper it and he doesn't hear you?
It's fair. It's fair for him to at least get a wisdom saving throw for you to not learn it.
Yeah, he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of what was the saving DC?
I'm pretty sure it's 15. Yeah, 15.
You could be petting, just leave it behind.
I could. How long does it last?
This? Yeah,
He's just interrogating Catagast like, how long does it last?
It's only up to a minute, but I'll keep casting it. Don't underestimate me.
What level spell is that?
It's only a level 3.
Only level 3.
Only level 2.
So
Sorry.
you
Still.
wasted a spell slot to learn my magic word.
Yeah, now don't say it all. You just write it down.
I mean, you could wait. One or the other.
Wait, but the question is, does he know when it gets cast on him?
Not if he doesn't make the save.
Oh,
I just heard him say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
What'd you just do, Catagast?
Just, testing out some new magic I got.
What's the magic?
Probably one of
It's
those
a-
spells that he got.
It's a divination magic.
Okay, what's it called?
I have no idea.
So I believe him.
I'll roll a deception check.
It's a 5.
Okay, well I rolled natural 16.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait, you write me down your words real quick.
I haven't done it
Yes.
yet.
Wait, okay, well, I'm waiting.
This is
I think Oric asked you a question, sir.
You're not even around. I'm on the fucking road. Like, I left the fortress a while ago. Are you even around to me?
I don't see why I wouldn't be.
I thought you guys were debating to leave the fortress.
I know. I said I was walking out earlier.
Yeah, he already walked out. He respected my
To
wishes.
be fair, this would have happened in like a 5-second frame, and we're dragging it out for like 30 minutes, dude.
Is that a range spell?
It
Yeah,
is.
well, what's the range on
Good to know.
it? I'm sure it is for you.
I think you should just pick Catagast
Okay,
out.
it's
and
written
carry
in
him
words
so
that I
far
couldn't
away.
type.
I'm trying to find a way for you, man. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
I mean, you could just not say it, I guess, and leave it behind.
I could.
Yeah.
You don't know I'm doing the magic. Come on.
I mean, you said it as you walked out, right?
I mean, after I got to the road.
How
Or
far away is the
whatever.
road?
How far away is the road?
The road wasn't that far away. Like,
Like 15 feet.
You already
It
said
was
that you
further
were
than
casting
that
it
away.
as you walked out.
I
though.
did fly 60 feet away.
well, you weren't at the road when you dropped it. Remember, after you got out of the wagon, Murray led you guys a little bit into the field. I think it was about. It wasn't an hour, but it was further than 15 feet, like a 30-minute walk, something like that.
Yeah.
This morning, I feel bad for interrogating you for the fucking
Oh,
word.
I would have got like 20 feet away. Yeah, that's probably about it.
I mean, I suppose you can just change the word, right?
You can.
Then sure.
One
You hear the
long
word.
You know the word.
I don't want to know.
word.
He's gonna change it. Probably.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
You don't know I detected your thoughts.
It's the first time you use it, though. He's like, nope, changing that.
At least I know for now.
Maybe it changes daily.
Maybe he's smart enough to think that. He's so paranoid of you all.
Or that I forget the word every day to change it.
All right.
Wait, maybe that's why I have to say a bunch of words at once. It's just like
It's one of these
time to-
words.
Time to go through my list of passwords. Some of them would be fun.
All right. Anyway, are you guys gonna teleport or walk back?
I'm partial to either.
Yeah, I don't care. He was making
We
thinking
can
about
teleport.
the teleportations, just in case we need it. So it's just an hour back. Not that big of a deal.
Is it just like getting up in the morning right now?
Yeah. Like 6 a.m. ish. Sun's coming up.
After the debate over Cragdaddies' word or not.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
like an
the-
hour fucking
It's
long.
been like it's about midday.
About
It's
6
time to go get
seconds.
some lunch.
All right. So you guys are just gonna walk back.
Yeah,
Sure.
Just roll me one encounter then for the trip back.
I'm gonna summon Butt Stallion though and ride him while we're on our way back.
Okay.
Even if it's at a walking pace for the rest of them.
Fair. No encounters of any kind. And as you're traveling back, everybody roll a perception check.
17.
17.
1.
1.
Natural one.
Natural
20.
1. You trip and fall on your face. Good.
Oh, look.
Oh, look,
20.
there's dirt on the ground.
20.
Natural
Not
one?
natural.
Okay. Well,
4.
4? No. Except for the 1, it really doesn't matter how low you roll, because you notice as you get closer to the city, for the fact that it only seemed to have been a day have passed, things have changed quite a lot. It seems like The town has expanded quite a bit to the south. A field seemed to start a field like cultivated fields seemed to start a lot sooner. The town doesn't look much different. It looks like there's a lot more security on the roads, especially as you get closer to the south side of the southern gate. It looks like they are vigorously checking everybody before they let them in. So yeah, it seems for one day, it seems a lot has changed.
I don't like it.
What if we've been gone for more than one day?
I don't like change.
Weird.
Do you guys think we could have spent more time in that laboratory than we thought?
No, I'm sure Braggs would have said something if we were there for more than a day.
He was in
Wasn't
there
he
with
inside
you.
with us?
Oh, it's fucking.
Let's
That's
just
true.
ask somebody.
What day is it?
What day is
Is anyone around?
I mean, I guess we can just go to the,
yeah,
just go to the guards, I guess.
We should probably not mention anything about the Cragdaddies because I don't know.
I don't know about that. Oh yeah, they're very vigorously checking people as they let them in. If you guys recall, outside of the wall, there were people that lived there, like around Shagershin, and I don't know. A lot of the houses seem like they've been condemned in some way. Like they're not populated like they were. Like it doesn't seem like people are living outside of the walls. So
Do the houses seem?
they don't seem damaged on the that you can tell, but it seems like people that live there. Nah, condemn's the wrong word. Evacuated. Like people don't live in the houses anymore. Seems like for the most part, at least.
Almost
Maybe a
like-
couple here and there.
Like quarantined or just like
People kind of left the
security
houses.
reasons? Oh, they just left.
They kind of abandoned their homes.
The guards searching people? Are they searching? They just like searching their belongings and stuff, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything
like
they're bringing into the
identification.
city.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. I wonder if there's another terrorist attack while we were gone. I'd say terrorist attack. Another attack.
Extremists.
Braggs, we didn't mean terrorists. I want to talk to a guard.
Why did you say?
All right. So
Well, they're gonna talk to you. So as you guys are,
No, I'm talking to them.
No, he's talking
This is
to
how
you.
this is going down.
I asked
What's your attitude, boy?
I'm one
MTU,
of
get out of
dogs.
the way.
Slap! You better get 4 hands across your face.
Who are you,
Kevin!
terrorist?
He just hit me twice. He's octopus.
Okay.
Guard?
So. Okay. The first guard you see that you want to talk to seems to be a human, a little bit older.
Not that one. I'm just kidding. Go on. See that guy?
And yeah, he
Dead
seems to be
Bassmaster.
approaching you as you guys are getting closer to the town to come in. He's like, "State your business."
Excuse me?
There's a special investigative
Yeah, I'm
unit.
gonna
Should've
walk
heard
up
of
by
us.
Cragmaw just in
Special
case.
investigative unit.
Yeah.
For what?
MTU.
From Murray himself. Where
Hold my scroll.
we came back on business from Murray.
He looks at the scroll. Murray himself.
Yes.
Indeed.
What does he have you investigating?
I believe that's on a need-to-know basis, my friend.
You're not part of it.
I'm part of everything in these southern gates here. Only I say what comes in and goes out.
Do you know about Dynachus?
What about people who teleport?
That's for the inner city guards to deal with.
You
I'm
work
the
for
outer city
Grismelberg?
guard. Grismelberg.
Yes.
She hasn't been around for quite a while. How do you know Grismelberg?
Stayed quite a while.
Wait.
What do you mean quite a while?
What day is it or year?
Or sure.
How
Like,
long?
well, you
ago-
know Grismelberg though.
Yes.
Yes. We worked.
You said that she's been gone for quite a while.
How long ago was the attack on the Coliseum?
All right, I need you all to step off the side of the road. We'll be with you in a moment. Stay over there.
Wait.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Well, when was the
Hold on,
attack
guys.
on the
Hold on.
Coliseum?
Just answer this
Are you
real quick.
resisting?
What is today?
We're just curious.
What is today? What is today's date?
You know, I don't.
What's today's
I
day?
haven't came up with a calendar for this
I have
world.
an easier
Okay.
question. Just can you just tell us what happened to Grismelberg?
She's a bloody traitor, is what she is. So get off the side of the road now. We're gonna have to investigate you further.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the conversation. Yeah, let's just why don't we just oblige them for now? I mean, let's just see what happens.
I mean, I'll oblige. I'm just curious what's going on.
I'm very curious as well.
Well, I'm saying this is where like moving to the side.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm moving to the side. Okay.
Obviously, something is fucky right now.
He seems to he calls over the other guards and stuff, and he has a little talk with them. They leave whoever they're sending, make sure they stay there.
All right, as they're doing that, I'm gonna look at Zoltan and be like, "Get your headband ready in case things go south. You teleport us back to that field. You want to go back to the field?
We could do that.
I guess.
I mean, I don't want to teleport into the city.
Not right now. We need to see how this goes
Definitely
first.
not.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Just be ready.
What? I could teleport us back to
Our plot of land.
You should teleport.
Well, I mean,
us,
that's still like right outside the city.
you should teleport us back to that hungry Harlequin. Furthest away from the.
Why do you want to go back there? Who was there?
It may be the safest area. Shut up.
Or we could teleport back to some of our other allies.
Maybe I want to see the name.
Is that where she was? That's what I thought.
I think Cragmar was right. The field, be away from everybody. No city guards, anything around.
Or back to Neluthium? No, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say that out
After-
loud, but that's what I meant by allies.
We'll leave it up to you.
After a moment, they finally come together. He has a little bit of backup with him, so I guess he felt a little nervous.
Your choice.
He approaches you all once more. And he's like, and he has a little pad, little quill. Fancy
Nerd.
So you mentioned Grismelberg. Where were you all a week ago?
Well, we actually don't know because we don't know what time it is.
That's why we're asking you and why we're here.
How long ago was the
Suspects
Coliseum?
are delusional.
Okay, so
The Coliseum. Okay,
when we came back-
let's take a breath, everybody. Let's calm down.
The
I may have been a
Coliseum
little
for
too
us
forward.
happened.
Seems like
about
there's
a
some
month
confusion
ago.
here. Coliseum happened over a month ago.
Okay,
In retro, just so you guys know,
that was like
you in your time that was like what 2 or 3 weeks ago,
yeah.
3-ish weeks ago.
Okay.
So we lost a
So-
week.
Uh,
That's how about right?
roughly about a week, maybe 2 weeks,
In a week, Grismelberg became a traitor.
What's happened in a week?
maybe longer. Well, he said over a month ago. Anyway, it happened over a month ago, maybe about 2 months ago.
That's
is
why
when
I
the Coliseum happened.
That's why I want to say no. That happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No, I'm pretty sure it happened about 2 months ago.
And I'm looking around the group like it happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, right?
I mean, to us it did, but to the surrounding area and everything being quite bigger than it was before, people evacuated outside of here. It doesn't seem like we just left yesterday, but
Has my
to
beard,
us, just yesterday we were in Dynachus's laboratory.
has my beard grown in like a month's time, or is it like
No,
two,
you all-
Is it like 2 or 3 week growth?
Now you all feel like you all still feel like the same way.
My friend, what is your name?
My name.
Yes.
My name.
Your name, boy.
Terwin.
Terwin?
My name is Terwin. I apologize for being so forward and aggressive.
That's
There's
fine. Obviously, something
We're
is
being
going
very,
on.
Being very careful about who we allow in.
Obviously, something is going
And the mention
on.
of Grismelberg is quite a touchy subject amongst the guard because
What
she was
happened?
very well respected.
What happened with Grizzleberg?
Yeah.
She was revealed to be working with the extremists.
Who? The Emerald Shadow?
Yes, you were familiar with them. Okay,
Who
we're making
all?
headway.
Who all in the?
Sorry?
What extremists? What are their names? What are,
The
all
Emerald
their names?
Shadow. Yes.
Do you know all of their leader names specifically?
Well, she's become quite well known by now in Eluthian. She's causing quite a schism around here.
What has she been doing as of late?
Well, what do you mean by as of late? It seems like we have a confusion of timelines here.
I think we've been gone for possibly 2 or 3 weeks
Is-
because for us that happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. The Colosseum.
Is Murray still in the leader of Gula?
I don't get paid enough to deal with this kind of stuff. All right, so
Here's a
You could direct
is there
us to
anybody
Murray.
else in the town that you guys know
here's a plot
besides
line.
Murray? I'm
Hey,
sorry, I'm not
sir.
believing that.
Earth Crusher.
We know
Sir,
Earth Crusher.
Here,
Earth Crusher.
here is 10 gold. Can you tell us what you know?
Stop trying to bribe the guards, and I'm gonna grab it.
I'm not bribing you. I'm just paying you for your time.
Well, that's my gold now. I took it.
You did say you did say you weren't getting paid enough.
Yes. I just want some of your time. That's all. Not a bribe.
You mentioned Earth Crusher.
Yes.
We don't
The
mean
the
The Goliath at the body of
Runs
farming.
body-
Indeed,
farming.
Yes.
okay. I can believe that. He's a
My
little more
God,
friendly
try
with
shoot,
adventurers. I believe you guys know Earth Crusher. Now,
If it makes you feel better, when we met Ray, it was quite weird. We met him in a cafe, deviled eggs, and he came in there with his guards. He was completely hooded up and everything. Sat down.
that's all. That all is checking out. That's
Okay.
a restaurant. He doesn't like people mobbing him when he's out, as he shouldn't. He's a very busy and great leader. He's got a lot of stuff he has to do.
He even showed us his
So
pendant.
this is all starting to make a little more sense. Maybe in the future, don't lead with the whole badge trying to supersede my authority. Anyway,
Well, this authority was given to us by somebody that was in power.
I don't know what investigation you would be assisting with.
Yeah, but they're a traitor now, so.
The Emerald Way.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Do you remember when the Emerald Shadow first attacked? And, okay, I don't know.
Yes, I remember that investigation that happened months ago after the Coliseum fell.
Yes, we were part of that. We were tasked with finding the Emerald
We
Shadow.
are the Cragdaddies.
We've been outside of the city.
Cragdaddies.
For most of this time, we've been outside of the city trying to
forget
find
it.
them.
Couldn't forget us within 2 or 3 weeks. We were quite notorious.
That's right.
I can't say I've heard of a Cragdaddies.
How many guards are behind him? Is it just?
Oof.
There's 2.
Well, Murray did try to keep our task unit secret.
You guys know the Cragdaddies, right?
Well, the investigation into the Emerald Shadow ended a while ago. We definitely know where they are. They've taken up refuge in the Forest of Kidway, and that's kind of where they're.
Yeah,
waiting.
That was
that's
thanks to
because
us.
of us.
That was thanks to us. Like, we're the ones who found
right.
them. Gosh, this
Okay.
guy.
All right, I'm getting mixed signals here. Some stuff I'm finding very believable. Other things I'm not so sure.
Look at us. Do we not look like a capable
can
group?
you just
So wait, what about
can you
the
tell
guy-
me what you're here for now?
What about the gods behind
To
you?
talk to
Have you ever
Murray.
heard of the Cragdaddies?
Talk to Murray. I don't think I can let you in just to talk to Murray.
So who's in charge now? if
Murray's not even in the city, so I don't know why you're here to talk to Murray.
Well, may I make
Who's in Grismelberg's place?
That's what I was going to
Who's in Griswold?
Wait, Moray's not in charge of the city?
Well, no,
No,
he's just not in
here
this.
right now.
Oh.
I'm going to ask the guard if he knows who Dynachus is.
Cigar who.
Sorry.
I can't say I'm familiar with a man
Okay,
named
sounds
Dynachus.
good.
The person that took over Grismelberg is an older lady by the name of Thea. She's not the most physically capable, but she's very well versed. She has a lot of experience. So they just moved her up to run operations. I'm sure they're going to find another replacement for her eventually. But she's keeping things held together the best she can.
Is
race?
Inwellron still in charge of the Mages Guild?
Yes.
What's her race?
We know him well, Ron.
He's currently helping. I'll get to that in a moment. He's currently helping.
He's still held in Harbor
helping on
Guard?
the fort. No, he's currently helping in the forefront of keeping the attacks from the Luthian and her ilk at bay.
We know in Ron as well.
He can vouch for us.
Yeah.
You guys are claiming a lot of powerful connections.
Because
Okay.
we're friends with
Okay.
Ron knows me.
Okay.
He was
Either
number one on
you
your list for a
guys
while.
are fools or lying. So
You say-
I'm just going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt.
You said attacks. What else has happened?
I'm being you be fools for lying. Claiming to know these powerful people.
Because I was going to say, how are we fools?
I meant to say four. I said or by accident because I'm stupid.
No, it's fair. You're not stupid.
Anyway, go ahead.
You said attacks. What else has happened? Has moved.
Well, if you're that far behind, then I assume the Emerald Shadow has grown quite a lot of traction. They have recruited quite a lot of people. It has become quite urgent and dire in terms of needing to stop them. I don't know if
That's what we're here to try
they
to
grew
do.
more restless, and it seems like they're taking the forest with them. It seems like it's going absolutely crazy over there. We can't send anybody near it because of the magics that seem to be surrounding it. It's absolutely bonkers.
So you can listen to the city or...
Roll a persuasion check on that. So you're gonna let us in the city?
But you
City.
just said you were going to give us the benefit of the doubt.
I do, but I don't want to let you in immediately without.
May I make
Talking
a
to these
suggestion?
people.
And I'll cast suggestion and tell them to let us into the city.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I make a suggestion to
check.
let us into the city? And I'll cast suggestion with the word suggestion. That way. it's
Does he
part
get
of
any
my
kind of saving
sentence.
throw against that?
It was an 18 persuasion check.
Did that work? I guess it does.
Yeah. Like, okay. Tell you what. The 5 of you look capable. Just promise me you're not going to cause any trouble. There's enough issues going on.
You have my word.
I'll let you in. And if you claim you know the people you do know, I will definitely be asking them. And if I find out you're lying to me, I will make sure they know you are here. What is your names?
The Cragdaddies.
No, your individual names, not your group name.
Uruk.
Uruk,
Ass.
Lass,
Zolfin.
Zolfin,
Okay, I guess.
Cragmaw.
Cragmaw.
What's your name again?
Hero
My name
something.
was Terwin. I'm sorry I'm being so harsh. I'm very stressed out right now. Not a very big guy, and I'm sure you can understand how stressed I am right now. Hey, I'm sorry, that was a meme. I should have done that. Anyway. Okay, it seems like he's backing off. He has other people he needs to tend to. The line's getting big, and they're getting restless. Doesn't want to mob it for him. He just kind of seals his gate and let him in. They open up their big ass gate that they have.
So much trouble.
Maybe we should do some investigating before we head to anyone.
Yeah. Can you get a hold of Braggs? Dude, okay,
Yeah.
no, this is what I was thinking,
I
guys.
was thinking I should get a hold of
I
Dynachus.
was about to say, you look like you just had a plan.
What if
earlier. What's going
Naluthian,
on?
like, what if since we've been gone for what's pretty much been like a week we've missed or something, or a couple
About
weeks?
3
Sounds
weeks.
like a
Almost a
long
month.
time.
It's been a good amount of
weeks or a
time.
month.
Anywhere from like a week to a month, maybe.
If Braggs was in there with us, and like, what if she, like, Naluthian thought that either he died or like fucking became a traitor, and like she just went crazy and snapped, and that's why all this stuff is going on now.
Grismelberg's a traitor? Like, I didn't see that one
when
coming.
did that happen? Because what the fuck is going on?
I don't know whose side to be on
Let's
right
take a
now.
quick
Wait,
break.
What if Dynachus
Yeah,
took
what
my
if-
advice?
I think
So
we
you
should
guys
talk-
can discuss this.
What if Dynachus took my advice?
I think we should go talk to or
Well, no, he came out at
Pressure.
the same time you guys did.
Who?
Dynachus.
So wait,
Yeah, I know.
Dynachus would be behind like 3 fucking weeks
Yeah,
too.
Well, he's been in there for a long
He's
time.
been working
Who
on the
knows
thing
how
for
far
10 years. Like,
In there.
he's probably been in there 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, what if for him he's only been in there for like a year? Because if we were only in there for one afternoon, he could have been in there for 10 years for like an hour.
God, I'm getting a headache now.
Well,
This is hurting my brain.
we'll talk about it when we come back, because we're going to remember.
Hey, first things first, you should
Sure.
totally send a message to Narluthian and ask her what's going on.
gnarly thing.
Hey, Narluthian.
How you doing?
You ever get in touch with Braggs?
You remember
What
me?
about Bonnet Butter?
God bless America. What the fuck's going on around here? Are y'all getting up?
Wild card.
I'm just gonna sit here probably. Can I hit your bait, bro?
I just gotta say,
Thank
the
you.
energy in the room completely changed once this happened. Everybody was looking pretty normal, and then now everybody's just like, "What the fuck?"
We
I don't
lost
even
a
know what
month.
to-
I'm feeling pretty what the fuck. Well,
It's all opinions.
His hair color.
he's a little old now for it though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Like back
I
in
only,
the
I
older
only
days.
played like one of the Uncharted games.
I mean, the
so
last Uncharted, he's older.
You're not a
That's true,
fan.
I'm not a fan.
He's not
but
that
I did
old.
play one of the
He has
games. I feel
greyer
like
hair.
Jeremy
No,
Renner
he has
would
like
be
still black hair, dude.
thought
I
his
haven't
hair
played
was
any of them,
older.
so I don't know.
They're fun.
No.
They're good cinematic experiences.
I never really played him, so I wouldn't know.
And at the end of that one, I'm pretty
Sold
sure he's
a
an
lot of
old
them.
I just
man with a
couldn't get
kid.
it. I couldn't get into the gameplay.
He's like
Gameplay's
a
alright.
middle-aged
It's
man.
more about the cinematic.
At the end of it,
So if you're not into
At the
that
end of
game,
Uncharted 4,
I mean,
he's
I really
and
want
he's
to
like a
play it.
middle-aged man. He's not like an old graying.
he has a kid. I'm pretty sure he's like older.
Yeah, he's older than anyone when the game started. Yeah, it's like a fast forward.
All right. So
We didn't even talk about what we were gonna do, did we? We got fucking sidetracked with goddamn TV shows.
And Red Bones Bar and Grill.
Redbone's
Grill and bar.
It's growing.
No, it's Bar
Grill
and
and
Grill.
bar. Sorry.
It's always been grill and bar.
No,
Are
there's gonna
you
be a
having a
group of people.
Mandela effect right now?
No, to me it
Well,
is.
there's three. This
I don't know, man. I remember it.
I don't know.
What?
Satan seems pretty cool.
Grill and bar.
Bar and Grill.
Bar and grill.
it's grill and bar.
You're all wrong. It's fine.
All right.
I mean, he's right. I'm pretty sure the internet says it's Redbone's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, that's what it says on the
Ooh.
advertisement. But the song they do on the radio is
Grill and
it's
Bar.
the lyric. It's Red Bones Grill.
But I
and
feel like it
Bar.
didn't used to be that way. Look, this is not for the show. We'll get into this eventually.
Yeah.
Wherever the camera is.
Point at the camera, Crag Mom.
The
Camera one.
Just point at the fucking.
It's
Pointing
weird.
at everybody.
It's,
We'll all
it's
get in.
weird though.
I
When
see
you
what
search
it
it, it says Redbone's Bar and Grill, but then when you put the go in and like all the like suggestions are Redbone's Bar and Grill. When you put the go in,
Did you not?
it says Redbone's
I
Grill
did.
and
It
Bar.
was like one of the first things
So
that popped
weird.
up.
Mandela
Whenever I
effect.
typed in Nathan Drake.
It's so weird.
Nathan Drake.
Maybe they just recently
Really?
Typed
changed
in
it.
Jeremy Renner.
All right.
What was the second thing that popped up was Jeremy Renner as Nathan Drake.
Well, so I'm sure other people have had those thoughts.
Like, sup,
He
Kira?
looks
Also-
like Nathan Drake.
Christoph, would you approve?
And they
Oh
could
my
just
God.
Is
And
that
they-
Jensen Ackles?
Oh my gosh.
and they could
He's
just dye
good.
his hair if they wanted it. Like,
Jensen Ackles, does anyone know who that is?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
not bad,
Yeah.
but I feel like he'd get. I don't know.
His
Maybe.
nose is a little off.
Anyway, back to what we're
No.
All right. So you guys are allowed into the city,
well, that's good.
thankfully, or you'd have to kill a guard, I guess.
I can do
We weren't going to kill a guard.
I was thinking.
I was gonna,
Severely injured.
I was gonna intimidate him.
Severely injured.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, technically there was two behind him, so we would have had to deal with.
And I was gonna
real
say,
guards.
these powerful people we speak of, if you don't let us in, then we'll make sure they hear of you.
you
Let me
guys-
speak to your manager.
Do you guys remember that whole
Where's
one
Karen?
where almost KO'd?
Yeah, I was just
We
going
need that
to like,
tiefling.
hang on, guys. I'll just message someone higher up than him in the city.
All right. So you guys are
Earth
inside,
pressure, come get these motherfuckers.
and once you guys are coming in the southern gate, which you guys haven't traveled in and out of as much as the other gate. But the south, yeah, this side is the side that's closer to the body of farming, I believe, because that's like one of the first places you guys found. And the town is still operating. A lot of security, a lot of guards walking everywhere. Not as much foot traffic. People don't seem as happy. Not as much of a joyous place that celebrates food as much as it seems to be more of a martial law enforced, go about your business type of place.
We should go see what Earth Pressure say about all this.
But he doesn't get outside of the city much, so he doesn't usually know what's going
Yes,
on.
he's in an inn though. People have to tell him what's.
Well, he's like a administrator or whatever.
Yeah.
For the body of
leader
farming,
body of
yeah.
farming.
Yeah, he's
Keeps up
he's
with
got to
what's
be
going on
well
in the city.
informed. Yeah, and we can.
I mean, I'm just saying. Usually, when we talk to him about stuff, he's like, "Oh, didn't know."
Well, yeah, exactly. We can trust Earth Pressure.
Maybe
I think the biggest thing is we can trust him.
that
Yeah,
is.
sir.
That is.
Yeah, it'd be a good start. We should go there and get some information,
And if
and
not,
then
we
make
have to crack on.
yeah, and then make our move.
We should also go
What?
see in Welron after this.
He's not here.
But we could go to Hostone.
I guess so.
He might be there still.
Where'd the guard say?
Well,
he
the
was at?
guard said he's kind of busy helping with leading the, not really leading it's not really an army per se, but he's in charge of like trying to keep whatever magics might spill forth towards Shagashin at bay.
Oh,
They're
okay.
worried about that, so they kind of have
How
him.
could we?
Yeah.
I'm fine with talking with Earth Crusher, but after that, I want to go test out this portal thing.
Yeah, I think we should check
Yeah,
out the black.
I want to see
Yeah,
if the
that
black
too.
market even still exists at this point.
Yeah, we may not want to teleport there just yet.
What are we going to do with the cube even if it works?
I guess we find Murray and. Oh wait, now he'll message. I don't know.
We'll have to find Murray somehow. What's
I
his
feel like
name?
we should find Dynachus.
That's what I meant. Was message Dynachus or we find Murray.
Why don't you just sending him or whatever?
Well, first we should talk to Earthcrusher, and then figure out what's going on, and then we'll decide if we want to message Murray or Dynachus.
Well, you can just message Dynachus and ask him, what the fuck, bro? Why did time pass like a month or so while we were in there?
I mean, do you guys want me to do that?
You should.
Yes.
Is that what spell level is that?
That will work.
Well,
If you can. We can spare it.
it's a 3. I mean, we could spare.
Yeah, I think we should just.
You would have had more spell
I still,
slots. If
I
you
still
hadn't
feel like we should go.
fucked around.
Yeah, I still, no, we rested. I still feel like we should go to talk to Earthcrusher first.
So Earthcrusher first? Or no?
Sure.
We
Yes,
haven't
maybe.
rested since
At least get
the
some information.
fortress.
Yeah, you had, yeah. Okay, so just somebody roll 1 dice for me. See if we get an encounter on the way.
4.
Nothing. Okay. You are yep, you're enjoying your stroll through the southeastern portion of the city of Shagashan, and you come to the building that you knew as the body of farming. It seems like it still is the body of farming,
Oh, okay.
but
Fuck.
gotcha.
I gotta say it like that.
Yeah,
Earthcrusher.
trying to bamboozle us.
Yeah, it seems normal on the outside. You guys are gonna head on in.
Mhm.
Seems fine. Seems the same.
Yeah.
All right, you head on in. You have the same old desk worker that was there, who I don't remember the name of.
Same.
Hey,
Is Earthcrusher?
you guys. Oh, it's great to see familiar faces in the sounds like this.
Yeah, it was rough getting in here.
I take it you want to see Earthcrusher.
Yeah.
He's not in, and if you guys look around, you see that
Wait, he's not in.
that part where you guys would go in a little archway.
Leo.
It's boarded up. Leo, thank you. Boarded up.
Where did he go? And in a hurry.
He has been recruited to help in defending the town. So they found a way to get him out of there and without damaging the building. So he's currently helping in that aspect.
Well, Leo, maybe you can help us. So when exactly did all this Grismelberg stuff go down?
Oh, how long? Yeah, you guys have been gone quite a while. It's been
Yeah, more to you than to us.
yes, Grismelberg. I guess somebody got in her head about 2 weeks ago. She got ousted as a spy of sorts, and she was replaced with Thea.
And what exactly happened to Grismel?
Well, the punishment for traitors is death.
Hold on. Who ousted her?
Just some fellow well, not fellow, I guess other guards that are not her level. Just there were a lot of compiling stories that pointed towards her working with Meluthian and helped them get access into the Colosseum to cause the destruction. So,
And where are these guards now?
I mean, either they're somewhere in town patrolling, or I don't know them personally. They might be.
Would you happen to know if they got promoted after this?
I don't really know. I just know that's the story that it was given to the public. They wrote about it in the papers and such.
Do you know the names?
Oh, let's see. Do I remember their names?
Or the
Do you
paper
have the
that's printing
paper?
this?
Yes.
I don't have a copy of it on me, and I don't remember their names particular, but
No,
You
the
might-
newspaper that prints this. Where's that at?
Damn it. It's fine.
if excuse me.
I'm talking improvisation.
Okay, I thought you were making fun of me over there. I was like,
no.
excuse me.
No.
I smite you.
Uruk is
falls dead.
smote by some unknown radiant force.
Well, I should clarify. It's not really a newspaper. More of it is like a gathering of leaflets that gets printed every day, kind of like a mini little book or
That's fine.
whatever.
That part's not
Anyway,
important.
it's near the river that more near the central part of the town, near the river that flows through. On the northern end of it, should be relatively easy to find it. I don't know the exact directions to get there. I don't really go there, so
I'm sure they have some type of informants. That's who I'm really wanting to speak to.
maybe I don't really know. I'm just glad she was taken out of office before she could cause any more damage. A lot of people died at the Coliseum.
Where was the setup?
I'm sorry. Why would somebody set her up?
Don't know. You don't know if they got promoted or not.
I guess so.
It's all part of being in the task
There's a lot of
force.
crazy
That's
things
why
going
we're in
on
the
right
task
now.
force.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know I don't know why they would, as of all times, do it now. Seems like a foolish idea.
So, what exactly was Grismelberg accused of as a traitor? So, she was helping them get into the Coliseum. Anything afterwards that she was doing currently?
Just supposedly, keeping communications with them, informing them of what the investigation that you guys were a part of, what they were performing, so they could kind of like narrowly avoid the right path. Things like that. Try to keep it convincing, but not really convincing. She was clever. She was a clever woman.
Wait,
That's
so
why
she was executed?
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Was it public?
Oh yeah.
So people saw it happen?
Oh yeah.
And it was definitely Grismelberg.
Pretty sure. I didn't attend myself. I'm not one for just such grisly shows, but yeah.
How many would you say were in attendance?
A large portion of the population of the city were.
I mean, it makes sense that she'll be working with them.
It was a big event.
Wait, why would you say that?
What do you mean? We don't know anything about Girls on Work. She just works the front desk.
No, she was
She wasn't the front desk.
No, she was
The front desk for Murray.
guess. She was more of the
Like his
leader of the
secretary.
guard.
Oh yeah, that too. We don't really know.
But she's
anything
dead now.
Yeah, she probably was her. She probably did.
Well, I'm gonna back
rip in
up.
peace.
Is there anything else that's changed? So as you can tell, we've lost track of.
Yeah,
time.
I can tell you guys
Anything
did
else we
quite
should
well.
know about?
So the town's on lockdown. Don't be out after dark. They're pretty harsh on people that are out and about, acting shifty and stuff. Just stay out of trouble. Don't be suspicious, I guess. Don't try to. I know you're adventurers. You guys get up to some wacky things. Just try to keep it on. Down.
I thought of that meme. Whack.
Try to
was
keep
like,
it on the
"Goddamn."
down low. I trust you guys. You guys have been good to the body of farming. I know you guys care about Earth Crusher. He trusts you. If he can trust you, I can. Just keep your noses out of certain businesses, I suppose. They're recruiting a lot of people. I don't want to use the word army, but it seems like that's what they're doing. Preparing for war. I hope it's not, but who knows?
Do you know where Murray is?
Murray?
We heard he's not in the city.
I don't personally know where he could be. The last thing I was told is he was out there himself, making sure that that plans work. He's out in the front line. He's a very brave man.
Where is the front line?
Just on the eastern side of town. He's probably
towards the forest.
staying out there somewhere. Yeah, near about the border of our cultivated fields in the beginning of the forest.
And nobody knows when he'd be back.
I assume he's not going to come back till this is over.
I guess we can check there.
I'm
Our plans don't go as according.
I guess I'm just gonna back up and I'm gonna message.
Yeah, if you
Arcast send it.
yeah, Leo, continue speaking before you do that.
Okay.
I know you guys probably can't see it because of our walls that we have, but if you guys get the time, I advise you to take a peek over there. While it is scary, it's quite amazing what's happened at the forest. It's something.
Knew it. I told him to do that ritual.
I should take a thing and throw it over there.
It was gonna buy him time. Listen.
What if this was Murray's plan all along? To just stick Dynachus inside of that laboratory and let all this magic run rampant.
I don't feel like that was Dynachus' laboratory though.
Well, either way, we should
That
talk
he
to
was
him.
given to by Murray.
So let's group up. Thanks, this lady.
Thanks, Leo.
Leo's not a girl.
Thanks, Leo. Miss Leo.
I believe he was an elf. I don't remember exactly.
Oh,
Did you just assume his gender?
did you?
Yes.
Oh shit. No, you're welcome. If you wish, if Earth Crusher returns for the next time I'll let you know you guys
Yeah,
popped
please
in
do.
to see him.
Please do.
I'm sure he'll make it back just fine.
Yeah, once we're like away from people hearing us. So what do you guys want me to say to Dynachus exactly? Is that who we want to message
What the
here?
fuck is going on?
Wait, do we want to try out the
Like we should be specific. what
the
we're
gate
doing.
first?
The black market.
Daddy
Maybe.
seems
Do
really
we-
nervous about
Do
trying
we,
the gate.
do we still want to proceed with the gate? We should definitely talk to him first because things are
Ask
different.
him,
Things are different.
does everything seem normal to you? Should we still do the cube on the gate?
I'll just ask him.
That's
City,
about the
I'll
time
say city.
displacement.
City's weird. Time is off. And do we still proceed with the cube project?
Question mark.
Yeah.
Two
So
words.
how does it work again? Read the
60
whole
words
thing
or
to me.
less.
60
Is-
words.
Okay. Well, first off, is he on another plane?
Read to me exactly how it works.
He sent a short message, 25 words or less, to a creature which you're familiar with. He'll hear the message in his mind, and blah, blah, blah. And you can answer it in a manner immediately. The spell enables creatures. It can send across any distance and even to planes of existence. But if it's on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that it doesn't arrive, and that's why I asked.
Okay, 5% chance. All right.
Yeah.
Breaking out that percentile die.
That's a very low chance.
Yeah. Until it happens.
Thankfully.
What's going to be a fail?
Hmm.
I mean, 1 to 5 fails, or 95 to 100 is a fail, or 25.
How do you even do
30.
15%?
5%.
5%.
Yeah.
10 and then half it.
Where's my percentile?
Roll percentile die, and if
I
it
found it.
happens to land,
You've got one.
The 0 and 10, just roll a d10, I guess.
Okay, you're fine.
That's fair.
All right.
So I'll just say that, I guess.
So, and he can respond.
Yeah. Within 25 words.
What?
Talking about. So what did you ask him what's going on, or did you ask him what to do?
Well, I said, city's weird. Times also weird. Not the same, I guess, as normal. Or time's not normal. And do we still proceed with the cube project? Question mark.
So first part for sure.
And I'll also say, is everything okay with Murray?
Do you have enough words for that? Everything okay? Or, yeah, you do. You do.
I do?
For sure.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I think
I tried to keep it short.
it's close to that anyway.
Okay.
Okay. First thing for sure. Proceed with the cube. That's the first 4. Obviously, doing that. Murray and I are busy. Meet us east of Shagershin when you're done.
Not a
Sure,
specific place, though.
I'm sure they'll find us.
Kind of.
I'll just message him
Just
again
go
if we need to.
You'll find them.
I'll message
Oh
him
yeah,
again if we
you'll
need to get
find us.
specific.
All right.
I'll message him again if we need to get.
More specific directions. That was like 20. He almost
Yeah, I'll relay that. So,
Alright, well.
is that what we want to do?
Did we?
Things are weird, man.
Should we meet your Murray? I really don't know.
Should we?
I don't even know if we should help. Like, I'm
Should
really
we ask
torn.
Naluthian what's going on?
I thought you worked wherever the coin went.
Yeah, for the most part.
But not on personal safety.
is
Yeah,
kind of
not
on the
when
edge of the
personal
world.
safety of dying. Like, there's no coin in this for me.
I'm
It could
Well-
be the end of your coin.
Yeah,
Could be the end of Catagast in general.
yeah. No, I guess isn't about that.
I still want to go to the black market and test this thing out.
Yeah, I want to do that for sure.
Well, I guess we can head to the black market.
I guess we had to.
So
You take a left and a right and a left. No, roll me 1 encounter dice because it is about an hour travel from here.
3.
3. All right. You guys remember pretty clearly how to get there. It wasn't the town hasn't like shifted or anything. If I remember correctly, it was more in the central side of the town, so you guys went straight up from like the southeast to the central part of town near the waterway.
Before we get close to it, is there like a lot of traffic around it?
Around the the waterway?
The black market, just the bridge and whatnot.
No, it seems like the same as it was. It seems like there's a lot more water traffic than there used to be. People are opting to travel through the town on water as opposed to like having to walk on foot through the gates and going through the town and stuff. Seems like. And there's a lot of boats going towards the east, towards the Forest of Kidway. So, presumably carrying supplies. Some of them have people. Some of them, seem like it might just be armed soldiers heading out that way. So,
It's still the same illusionary wall.
I don't know. You guys gonna go down and investigate?
Okay.
Is there any guards around there?
Yeah, that's why I was asking because you said there are more guards out.
Yeah, there are guards more steadily patrolling the waterways, like not the roads down there where you're at on that lower platform.
Okay, well, I'll disguise myself as a guard.
Sure, you can do that.
Okay.
You're disguised as a guard.
Okay.
And do you have a
What are you
spell, or
doing?
is it just?
It's just disguise self spell.
Yeah, gotcha.
Bought it in the black market.
Yeah.
So,
Catagash, maybe
what are you
you
gonna do
should
with that?
stay behind.
That's my plan.
Gonna stand by this wall.
Yes, I'm not going down there, but I'll stay up here and make sure.
You have to go down there.
Why do I have to go down?
You have to.
You have to. You're the one who has to do the ritual.
Okay, well then fine.
So
but
now there's a guard going into the black market.
well, I'm gonna change back. I just want to make sure we get to the door. If some guard comes up, I can be like, I'm escorting these men and whatever.
Oh, I thought we were already at the door.
Oh yeah, I assume you guys are heading down to the door.
Yeah, we weren't there yet.
No.
You said there's a lot of guards on the water.
Yeah, like you have some that are keeping watch and stuff, making sure nobody's trying anything funny.
Yes.
If you guys come down with a guard, that seems a little strange to them.
maybe you should. I was gonna say maybe you should set off one of those little vibrating things to
I mean,
kind of avert their attention somewhere.
if we go down here and I'm not a guard and we just go knocking on a wall, probably gonna be a lot worse than just trying to push something else off on them.
But you guys aren't exactly doing anything illegal, just walking on the waterways.
Yeah.
So
Until we walk into a wall.
I don't know if that's illegal either, but still,
It's pretty suspicious.
yeah, they seem they don't seem to be bothering you, but they might be keeping an eye on you, making sure you're not trying anything.
I'm just gonna nonchalantly just.
They see you escorting them, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna act. I'm gonna kind of walk away from them, or in front of them, just kind of walk like I'm patrolling the waterway.
sure. So you separated from the group.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna hang around on the docks right now? Or are you by the wall?
That's why
I'm going to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the wall. Yeah. What are y'all doing by the
I'm
wall?
gonna wait till the
I'm
guards
gonna-
aren't looking, and I'm just gonna walk in.
You're gonna try to.
I'm not gonna look at the guards. I'm just gonna try and walk in. I'm gonna assume that their attention is averted, and I'm gonna try and not look.
The two of
suspicious
you
by
just
looking
walk
at them.
into a wall like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, fuck.
Do the guards look at the noise? Clink.
Are y'all alright over there?
Oh, just testing out the plate, not just like hit on my arm.
Right. Are you trying to catch a boat somewhere? They start walking towards you.
Oh no, just enjoying the view down here. I like the sound of the running water calms my nerves.
Fair enough. I guess as far as places go to be stationed in the city, it's quite nice. The water is nice. Makes me have to go to the bathroom now.
Just go.
I just went before I came here, so
Fair. All right. Well, be more careful. Don't walk into walls so much.
yeah, sorry about that.
All right. I'll be over here if y'all need a guard.
Of course.
Okay.
Got one.
Well, he's walking back.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, I'm not even near you guys. Well, I'm
Don't drag him
walking-
into this.
patrolling the waterway.
We got that one up there.
Who?
Yeah, don't do
He's with
that.
us.
So the guards looking at me right now?
I'm sorry?
Are the guards looking at me?
They're
right
looking at the collective of you. Like all of you. Directly at you?
Except for him, he's gone.
Like making eye contact with you? No. What do you want to do?
now? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they kind of go back to their posts,
Okay, I'm gonna cast
keeping a
it.
sideways glance on you.
When they turn around and walk away, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Zataran's Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Do I detect any magic where the illusory wall once was?
Negative.
Oh yeah, there's no magic here, guys.
That means it's just a regular wall now.
I see where you're going with this.
We just need to get rid of the distractions.
I'm gonna walk over. Oh, I can handle that voice.
This car can get rid of them.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
I mean, it'll give.
See, I'll remember exactly where the wall used to be.
Or
Don't worry,
It
I'll
was
meet
right
you
here.
down.
Points my head tie.
I like his idea.
Yeah, but if it's not there anymore, you'll all die.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not quite sure that's how that works. It goes to the location of where he got that rock from. I don't think it'll teleport him into solid stone and just crush them to death. I don't think that's
Then
how
what would it
works.
do?
It would take him to that location because I'm pretty sure it even works across planes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could just do that.
There's not many locations it could hide from that teleport spell.
I'm just gonna say, maybe you should stay behind Cragmont because you did steal from them last time you were here.
But
Yeah, why don't you make a distraction?
Well, I mean, we're gonna destroy it anyway. So
that's what I'm
doesn't
thinking
really
is
matter.
he'll capture
Oh yeah.
it.
Sure, I guess so. Yeah.
But hold on, this brings up a whole nother question. So, if we use this and it captures the magic, I thought the place that we're in is the magic place. Does that mean we would just all die? Like,
I thought it was just like the material and stuff he was using.
It's a good question.
Or never mind that the DM has made it ambiguous, so I take it back.
is this just an underground space, or is this whole area
Yeah, I thought it was just like a
interplanar
space.
or whatever?
I thought it was like a space, and this person, the way the way that it like sounded to me was that, like, this person, whoever this person who runs the black market is, was like using the energy just to like create these items from the Shadowfell magic or whatever. Because I said like if you are, he said if you're adept enough with it, then you can pretty much make whatever you want, and it can be like just almost like a perfect copy of like the original or whatever. So I thought it was just like that space was already there, and that person was just using it. Like, I don't know. That's what I gathered from it, at least. I don't know if you guys.
That's what I thought at first,
It
but
may
now I'm
just-
thinking that whole place is interplanar.
Yeah, well, now that you said this, yeah.
It could
Wait.
because it's not here.
What if it was just?
Or
a
they just
little-
brick this up.
Yeah, well, why don't we start with a distraction and we'll go from there.
Well, detect magic, they also didn't detect
Distraction. You say.
Does, like, where.
Was there magic there before when we came?
Originally,
believe
it was
so.
a door that was there.
We had found a thief, or last found a thieves' camp. Is the thieves' camp still there?
Do I see anything?
Yeah, you can
that-
just see these can't, right?
Yeah, like it's like symbols and stuff.
Well, I think
that
anyone can
recognize.
see it, just he can read it.
Yeah, you can read it. I mean, the symbols that were there indicating it was a black market, so to speak, aren't there anymore.
So, where this wall or whatever once was, like, did the bricks.
Seem
did
like
they-
fresh.
Yeah, does it seem like it was laid recently?
Well, we've been gone for 3 weeks, so
I think so, like, there'd be wear and tear and, like, like, just. I don't know.
Investigation check, I guess.
The stonework would look different in the spots where they repaired it.
Anybody
That's all
want to
it
help
is.
me?
well,
guess
I
I'll
also
help
want to
you.
look and see
I'll
if
help you.
there's cracks in the
Yeah,
mortar to
that's-
see if I can see through like any sort of crack.
The tiniest of cracks.
19.
19?
Well, we did run into it together, so makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes a lot of sense.
Masonry
actually.
isn't exactly your forte, but the bricks do seem a little more fresh and less worn than the ones around it, where
That's
the
all I
wall
need.
used to be.
Fuck.
That's all I need.
Wait, hold on. I haven't shared it with Cragma yet. Unless he noticed too.
I'm looking
Knock
at the
on it.
cracks.
See if
so,
it's
I
hollow.
mean,
Knock on it.
Can I put my ear up? Well, I feel
I
like.
don't want to alert these guards any more than we probably are right now. Just like
I feel like it's
checking
gone.
out this wall. I think it's gone too.
I'm gonna ask one of the guards.
That's one on one.
Wait,
Wait.
ask me and then ask a guard.
I'm gonna go ask one of the other guards.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna
Don't-
ask him. I'm walking away.
Hello.
So I'm like, excuse me.
I'm gonna go back
Sorry,
to
you might have
patrol.
known my friend. He ran into that wall there.
Yeah.
Is
not
that
the brightest?
Is that wall new?
Yeah, we had to sure, we had to rebuild it. Some people for some reason, they vandalized it and tore it down, and we just had to rebuild it. I don't really know why.
How long ago did they do that?
About a week ago or so.
About a week ago.
Well, I guess Craig wants to talk.
Just some ruffians, I presume.
I can make a distraction, guys.
Did you know if there used to be anything on the other side of that wall?
Not as far as I know.
Why don't
All
I
that was
just-
behind it was the the base for the bridge. Like that's part of where it's anchored. I don't know if they were trying to some damn extremists trying to take down the bridge or something. I don't know.
Why don't I just message Dynachus and
Well,
tell him it's gone?
I can just, or I can literally cause a distraction.
Well, the reason they ran into that wall is because we were here to inspect this area and to check on the bridge, to check its foundations. And there used to be a way to check the foundations right there, but now there's a wall.
Roll for deception, my man.
Can I get advantage on this?
You're with there alone. You walked away from
We're
everybody.
the MTU, right?
But I meant, like, I got paperwork, so, you know.
He's got a
Sure.
pretty good case.
Advantage.
What the fuck? Oh my goodness.
That's
Cock.
Yeah.
You just cock that in the middle
In
of
the middle of
I
the
don't know
fucking
how.
thing.
I rolled a 7.
For what? Oh,
11.
I was just talking to myself when I rolled it.
11?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we would have any contractors here right now.
I mean, you just said that they might have terrorists coming here. We could check the foundations, make sure nobody's tampered with it. I would only have to make a small incision, like right here. You can watch. It would actually be better if you watched.
All right. He turns to his buddy. You keep an eye out here. I'm gonna make sure these guys aren't doing anything
Is
stupid.
James his buddy?
No, I'm fucking.
No, there was two
I'm
of them that were like what? They were kind of like in.
I'm just standing
You
by
gotta remember the
guys
buddy
like
system.
this, like facing this way out towards the water.
I guess he'll walk over with you.
I appreciate your time, fella. I'm gonna go over there and be like, all right, you might want to stand back just a little bit. I take my hammer out.
Okay.
Y'all might want to stand back too.
Oh my god.
What?
Fuck it. I'll stand back.
That doesn't look like you're gonna make a tiny incision.
It's only gonna be like at most like a 5x5 area. It's fine.
5.
25.
Yeah, it's stone. You easily fucking take it down with your mighty swing. And the guard is very panicked. He's like, I'm gonna lose my fucking job over this.
No, it's fine. You saw the paperwork. It's fine.
What are you doing? And behind it is just like more stone and stuff that's used to like hold in the bridge. Probably unstabilized it quite a bit with that swing.
No. But I'm gonna take my hands, just feel around in there, and it's legit. It's just stone and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just stone.
All right, so I'm gonna feel around on it. I'm gonna knock on it. I'm gonna like take some of it. Like, all right. So there's none of that there. There's none of
Does
this.
the bridge seem good?
Actually, I think it's in fine condition.
Yeah,
Never
sure
done.
looks like it is.
Oh, we'll send somebody out to repair that. It's no big deal. Look, we do this all the time. Well, I specifically do this all the time. So they usually end up running into the walls.
I'm gonna
and
put
not
5.
checking.
I'm gonna hand out 5 platinum. I'm gonna say, trust me, we'll get this fixed.
Wait, why are you paying him? He's not the contractor that we have to pay.
Yeah, why are you paying me?
Craig, Mom.
Make sure it gets to
You're
the
not
right
happy,
hand.
I don't know what to do with that. We need to get this wall fixed.
Like I said, the other people will be right down.
I'm just gonna fucking cast suggestion on this guard and just I'm just gonna say it. It's just another normal day. Everything is normal. Just act casual and go about your business for the rest of the remaining of the day. He's gonna make a 15 save.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if my partner wants to go get some lunch. He just walks away.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Not my problem.
All right, so the black market's not here anymore, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Zolthan, you're up.
Okay, whoa.
I'm not touching him if he's doing that.
Okay, so
I'm just
you are
throwing
you
that out
gonna
there.
just everybody's so what's happening? Who's going
No.
with you? Everybody? Everybody's cool?
I have the cube. Like
I'll go with you.
I just thought you need me to do what you gotta do. That's all I'm saying.
Before we go, I'm gonna put like what rocks I can back in the hole.
Okay.
What you want? Why do you care?
Because
Alright,
I'm
so
the only person
of
coming
the
with
people
me.
of the people that are willing to go with you, I guess just these 4. You're not going.
But it won't be
No.
Catagast,
We're
which is the
definitely
one
gonna-
that we fucking.
He has to go.
Yeah, I mean, if Catagast
He's
doesn't
the
go,
one we
then there's no
need.
point.
No,
Yeah,
we're,
yeah,
definitely
exactly.
should talk about it before we just go.
We
to
did talk about it.
What if we all die?
Question: what's there to talk about? There's only one way we
the
did.
possibility of dying.
How?
From what?
He
For
can
one,
get us
this
back
is my
out.
this for 2. This is my greatest fear.
How are we gonna die?
How else are we gonna get there?
We're teleporting to a place that doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Get out
To
the
your
rod of
knowledge.
security. Just get it out. Have it ready.
Question, my friend Catagast. I know you're afraid of teleporting, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, how else would you suggest that we find the black market?
Maybe I should ask Dynachus and be like, "Hey, that black market is gone. What do you want us to
Then
do?"
go ahead and try. Go ahead and try.
Okay, I send it.
Okay, you pretty much ask him that.
Yes.
Like,
So I'll say we could possibly teleport to it, but would we die? Is it is it still in existence? Do you know? That should be
of course it exists. The town would be gone if it didn't. Just use the cube.
He said it's gone. Well, I'll tell you guys.
I'm gonna roll it.
What?
Yeah,
That's not
I'm gonna roll on that too.
I don't believe
You need to roll a deception check on that.
Natural 20.
Oh my
Is this a
god.
fucking Well, I guess we have to go meet up with Dynachus
No.
now
Wait,
in the east in Shagerson at night.
why don't you just try teleporting us? It's not gonna kill us.
You
is
don't
it?
have to go with him. I guess he doesn't have to go with you. If you
But we have to perform the ritual.
Well, you can take us back.
Wait. Who exactly has to do the ritual?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure any spellcaster can utilize the scrolls.
Give here.
Take the scroll.
I'm not exactly
wait.
sure how it works.
I don't know if I
so-
can even cast the case spell.
What
Yeah.
level is it?
This is a 9th level spell.
It's a 9th level spell.
ninth
So-
level
There
conjuration
you go.
spell. I think.
I don't get 9th level spells.
Well, I'm pretty sure even if you
We can
aren't
cast
able to
it with a
cast, you can
roll.
try, and
You
it might necessarily.
You gotta
work,
make an
but-
Arcana check.
Hey, can you teach me how to say infernal?
Yeah, but you still have to have a character make an Arcana check. I don't know what your Arcana is.
It doesn't
I mean,
matter.
it's just
It's gonna
intelligence check.
evaporate.
If you're not
He
gonna
did give you a shit
Listen,
ton of those scrolls. Though.
why
Like, he just
don't-
handed you
if you're not gonna do it, I'm
Why?
going to.
How many teleports do you have?
3.
Okay, well, why don't you guys teleport there? If it's there, you teleport back, get me, and then we'll wind it.
Oh my gosh.
Because
Out of
If I
character,
teleport
you
there-
totally know it's there.
if I teleport
Understand.
there,
It's there.
I mean, my character hates teleportation.
If I
so this
teleport
is not a
there-
good situation.
if I teleport there, and then teleport back to get you,
Yeah.
and then teleport there,
We're
that's 3
stuck there.
charges.
Then we're stuck there, yeah. That's why, that
So
would
if you
work.
don't go with us on the first time, then we
Yeah.
are fucked.
Does it have to? Does
But what
the,
if we're fucked when we get there?
does the person teleporting?
You
We're
have the
not
rod
going
of
to be.
security.
Does the person teleporting have to be willing?
Yes.
Wait, okay, so,
Okay,
okay,
yes.
a new idea. He's right. The raw security. You teleport there, teleport back, and then if it's still there, I'll come with you. We'll teleport, and then we'll run off security and wait till
And
you
then
get your
use it
charges
again.
back, and then we'll teleport back out.
Area, okay. That's like a nice middle ground.
Because I'm not doing this unless it's there.
The rod of security.
Because you can spend a lot of
10
days in
days.
there, enough days
It's like
to.
199. or something
Yeah.
like that.
Alright, fine.
I'm still gonna go with you.
Let's go.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I gotta hold the stone in my other hand.
Alright, the two of you teleport there, unless somebody else is going with them the first time. And teleport in. And yeah, you seem to teleport in just fine. And it
Just
seems to be the same
fine.
old story. It's just in a different place. It's the same dimly grayish lit room. Don't know where the light's coming from. And it's the same stands, same hooded figures milling about, trying to purchase things and stuff. Nothing seems abnormal up in the black market.
The way you said that was great.
Time to go get kind of gassed and his pussy ass back.
And nobody seems to
Yes.
react to you teleporting in either.
Guess what, bitch?
Guess who fucking made it?
I'm glad you
With
made
no
it.
problem.
I'm glad you made it.
We smashed a wall. We had an hour of argument, but nothing. Let's fucking go.
I could have died. I'm just saying. I wanted to teleport.
Except you didn't. Now let's fucking go.
Guess what?
I'm glad it's there. Let's go.
Okay.
I mean, do y'all just want to wait a day instead of having to use the rod?
Because the rod might come in handy.
I feel like we're gonna
Sure,
need that.
why not?
You could visit the market.
What's a day? We know it's there now.
Doesn't matter to me.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god.
Fucking sure.
Does it take a whole day or just short rest to recharge everything?
It's a whole day. I get a 1d3.
I need more spell. I need more spells anyways. We
Yeah,
can
he
do
keeps
some
using them for.
nonsense.
Wait,
Stupid ass reason.
1d3 plus 1.
Yeah.
That's 4.
I don't think there is a
Well,
D3.
it doesn't go to 4. It only gets up to 3.
Oh, when you sleep, when you rest, you get. Wait.
There isn't a D3 though.
But if you rolled a d4, the 4 would probably just be 3, I would think.
No.
It's gonna get at least one charge back, so that's probably why it doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, you would. Oh, because if you roll a d6 and you get a 1 or 2.
Or
Or
maybe
if you get a 1, then that technically wouldn't be 1 because we have it run down.
maybe the 1 is just a 0 and then it's 1, 2, 3.
And then you get a +1 just in case you do roll 1.
Anyway, if you guys are going to not go back, I guess you guys have a day to spend in the city of Shagarsham.
The lockdown city of Shagarsham.
The lockdown city of Shagarsham.
Hmm.
What do you guys wish to do, I suppose?
Y'all just want to rest.
Take a fucking
Yeah,
nap.
go and just wait.
I would like to get some potions of it.
Always less, always less, always needing something.
I mean, if you want to purchase some potions of healing, we can just do that real quick.
Yeah, that's all I want.
A
I'm
strong.
gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
That's a good plan.
Okay.
Feels like I'm
what kind
depressed in
of
high school
potions
all
of
over
healing
again.
do you want, my friend?
Uh,
Potion seller.
what are your highest quality potions of healing?
You good?
You want my strongest potions?
Yes.
You are not ready for my strongest potions, warrior.
Ah. That was beautiful.
That was Dungeon Master right there, bro. That was fucking awesome.
Oh, great seafood.
No name, just potion seller.
So you want potions of healing?
Yeah, I just want potions of healing.
All right, how many you want?
How about 10?
10 of what kind?
Lay out the
I
kinds.
only know one kind.
They have like
There's a
potion-
bunch of different kinds.
There's potion of
Strongest,
healing, potion of
strongest.
greater healing, potion of
Strongest. Just say strongest.
Say it.
The
I
strongest?
did say the strongest earlier. He told me I wasn't ready.
I don't
Tell
know.
it you are. Tell it you are.
To be fair, you said the strongest before you said healing.
Yeah, that's
Tell
true.
you are.
Let me get your strongest
said 10 of them?
potions. You wouldn't.
How much for 10 potions of greater healing?
I think the highest is like supreme healing or something.
5,000 gold.
Well,
Okay, that's fine.
Oh wait. How much is it?
Deal.
Dude, we have so much gold right now.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's actually fair.
5,000 gold is
Is
a
that 100
lot
platinum
of
okay?
gold.
no,
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
You're gonna throw away 1,000 platinum right now. I just want you to know. Or you're gonna give him 1,000.
I have more if he needs it. I don't spend gold. on
Or
anything.
500 platinum, sorry.
Yeah, it's 500 platinum.
Yeah.
So 500 platinum, cool.
Sure.
Okay.
You guys are loaded. You're welcome back anytime you want. Anything else I can get you?
That's it. So what do
I can move my whole stock.
what do potions of greater healing do? I guess like
Greater healing,
4d4.
4d4 plus 4.
classes
Mm,
no.
Excuse me.
Are you sure you don't want the strongest potions?
No, I'm good. I think I'll be fine right now.
what's your strongest?
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious. What is one of your strongest potions?
If you don't want to tell us, I'll just take one. I'll pay for it and I'll take it right fucking now.
I'll just take it.
Well, I mean, the strongest healing potions. Warriors of your strength and wealth obviously need the heftiest healing potions.
It's okay. I can heal. Don't worry, guys.
I have 31.
Are you looking for more specialty potions?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Do any of you wish to be young again?
Cacatagast, I think he's talking to you.
Me? I'm only 54 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna die way before I do. I live to be
Oh,
like
dude.
400.
Oh.
So you need some of these.
Hey, can I get one of those potions?
Now he ponders his mortality.
You interested in being young again?
I'm already pretty
What
young.
if you become like young again?
I'm already pretty young. I don't think I need that just yet.
All right. Well,
Like
if you turn into a big toddler,
toddler.
I'm leaving you.
What about
I'll take care of you.
what about immense strength?
Oh, we already have him
I'm
for that.
listening. Does it last forever?
Well, no potion lasts forever.
Magic sucks.
Magic sucks.
But you
That's
can
why I
be
use
as
my
strong as a
fists.
storm giant. He's like this tiny fucking
I'm
gnome.
a
Never
strong as
seen
a
one.
monk.
Never seen one of those.
We already have him for that, and I point to Cragma.
Yeah, he's a storm giant.
Well, then there is no pleasing you.
All right.
I don't know.
Get out.
Smoking a pancake.
The health potions are pretty nice.
How
You
much
still,
was
are
that?
you still interested in them?
How much was
many
that
would
shit?
you like?
Thought she already bought them.
Well, the greater. I have the supreme healing potion.
What's your most expensive potion?
No thanks. I don't like Supreme Pizza.
Most expensive.
But wait, how much was the strength potion?
Well, if you want the strength of a
Jeez.
storm giant,
What does it do?
it would cost you 65,000 gold, but it will make you mightier than the elements themselves
How much for one?
for 1 hour.
How much for one potion of
1
supreme
hour?
healing?
Sorry.
How much for one potion of supreme healing?
30,000 gold.
How much did you pay for all yours?
5,000 gold. For 10.
For 10. How about we make it 5,000 for one of those, buddy?
Out of character, they heal for 10d4 plus 20. Anyway,
Jeez.
And
roll a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
21.
21.
21.
How about 20,000?
Potion, Jesus.
Do you really need that potion?
Did you hear how much it heals, though?
I don't even have
That's
that much
an absurd
HP.
amount.
I'd rather.
How about just
Will we ever have that much HP?
how about just 5 potions of greater healing? How does that sound?
Five more.
No, no. No supreme, just greater. Just let's get that clear.
Yes, 5 more
Oh.
of what your friend
Okay,
here
yeah, yeah.
bought.
That's okay. Just making sure.
You take me for a fool, sir.
No, not at all.
2,500 gold
Deal
for 5 of them.
for 5 of them.
What's your most expensive potion?
Well, certainly the potion of storm giant strength that I was mentioning earlier.
That's the most expensive one you got?
Yes.
Gotta walk out.
Okay. See you later.
Later.
Quick mess.
Let me know if you get anything better.
Wow. That's literally the most expensive potion in this fucking book.
Oh,
man.
fuck.
Like, what do you want me to give you here?
I don't know. Maybe he'll create something after I say that.
Maybe you'll inspire him.
Maybe he's just like.
A wish potion.
I can come up with better.
A potion
All right,
that lasts for
are we
eternity.
good? Anything
Yeah.
else?
Potion.
I guess you guys are gonna just hang out in the city for today.
No, we just sleep.
Sleep.
Hold on. I want to see something real quick. I know.
You're excited about shopping, who knew?
No, not that. You know that bag of tricks? What color was it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to tell you. I told you, but I don't remember. Let me look here.
They're like blue or green.
It's gray, rust, or tan.
It was gray.
Pretty sure it was gray.
It was gray.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I forgot I had my bag
Yeah, it
of
was gray.
tricks. So just for the hell of it. Oh wait, no, it's probably not a good idea right now. I take it back.
Do it, bitch.
Well, you see, I have the possibility of summoning a fucking like dire wolf or a panther or stuff, and so I don't know if I'm gonna do that right
Yeah. Do it, bitch.
now. No, not right now.
Wait, no, you get to the. No, you have to roll a d8.
Did you
Yeah.
teleport to an unknown existence? You want someone an animal?
Not in the middle of the city.
It was a pretty known existence. We've been there multiple times.
Dynachus said it wasn't there.
You're also.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, where you guys gonna
Wait.
stay for the night?
You're also a bitch.
Let's go back to the body of farming.
Body farming. Y'all guys gonna hang out there? All right. Leo welcomes you again. Yes, welcome back. I assume you're gonna be staying with us for the night.
That'd be great.
Very well. Enjoy your stay in the barracks.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Room service? No, sorry, we don't offer that. Okay, it's over. You guys stay the night. You wake up. Oh god, the city's gone. No, it's not. Okay, you wake
Wait. When he said Dynachus told us that, inside check,
Told you what?
deception check.
Why are you guys trying to break the game?
You're trying to break the game,
I
dude.
rolled a critical 20. Like,
So I can't say nothing about it now.
like
Fine, all right.
I'm
whatever.
just saying. Like,
I just
Wait,
think it's
what?
stupid that you're trying to hide that. Fine, let's go.
Wait, what are we talking about?
He's
My
talking
char-
about the
my
the
character
lying
has a
about
legitimate phobia.
about
How
the
long ago was that?
teleportation. It was wow. All right, you guys travel back, or you don't have to travel anywhere. Where do you? Are you guys just gonna teleport? Wake up, put on a little bit of makeup.
Yeah.
Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
All right. I guess you're all just gonna link hands and teleport.
I mean, we don't have to. It's...
Oh, you don't have to link hands or anything.
Do y'all
Okay.
even need me to go?
They just have to be willing. That's it.
I mean,
Should I
there's
stay
no
or
reason
should I?
for you not to go. We're gonna
Should I
destroy
stay
it
or
theoretically.
should I go?
I don't know if me being there is gonna trigger it or not.
Trigger what?
I mean, as long as you don't go to one of the stalls, I think it'll be okay.
Guess if it goes south, just get us out of there.
Yeah, and we just start planning to throw the cube, I guess, when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pick it up.
Question mark.
Now you leave it there.
Maybe I should look and see what this does before we just leave. How do I use this? Like, should I roll an Arcana check, I guess? Or what?
Oh,
Well, he
you mean
told us
out of
that.
character? Yeah, like in character, he's like you said, you're gonna cast the gate spell, and
Okay.
you're going to swiftly put the crumble of it, stick it in there, throw it, and it'll activate. And then
Okay.
once it's done, it'll be done, presumably. That's all you gotta do.
Well, let's do this.
Then yeah, I'll go.
Cool. Do I want some ale?
No.
Could be our last time.
All
I'm gonna take a swig.
Yeah, I'm checking some ale.
I'm gonna be sober.
Why you get drunk?
Yeah, I need to
Just a swig.
calm my.
right, you guys teleport, and yep, you're there. Everything seems normal. Nobody's paying attention to you. Trying to get their items and get out.
Okay, well, I guess I'll pull the scroll out and try to do the spell.
Try to cast a spell inside.
You want me to
Yeah.
you want me to get the dude talking first, and like maybe throw it at him?
Or you can summon Butt Stallion and make a big
Oh, wait, he probably won't come if I just summon Bust down in here. I'm talking about like the Dragonborn dude.
I'm just talking about making a distraction.
Well, he said
Oh,
Dynachus said that the magics were in the place. Not
Oh, okay,
He
it
just
doesn't
uses
matter
them.
Just
Yeah.
go for it, man.
So it's level 9.
just eat it.
All right.
Well, hang on. Yeah, I should like make sure.
I'm just gonna be ready.
Be ready. That's smart.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to be ready, as Cragmaw said. Shield and flail are swanging.
So
Just
you're gonna attempt to cast the spell.
Yeah. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
How long does the spell cast?
Okay.
How long does the spell take to cast?
I don't think he can cast it.
Oh, he can.
He has to roll a 19.
He just has to-
20.
He's
But he
got a
also
shit
he
ton
also
of
gets his bonuses to it.
even like a bunch though.
Surely he can succeed on one of them.
Surely.
And if not, you can just get more of them from the black market.
Yeah.
How much does a 9th level spell
Range.
cost?
The gate spell, right?
Yep.
Range 60 feet.
Tease.
What are you wanting to know?
What do you mean? What am I wanting to know?
I thought you were asking a question, sorry.
No, I just wanted to know how. Oh yeah, I wanted to know how
Oh,
long it
spell
takes to
work.
cast it. Sorry,
Oh.
It's just
Casting time, 1 action.
Yeah, it's
one
just
action, 6 seconds. Okay.
Is it really a 19?
It's a powerful spell.
It's a ninth
You get your
level
bonuses though too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to roll a 19. You have to get a 19. Okay.
Can you do multiple at once?
He gave me 12 of these scrolls, right?
Yeah,
Kind of look at them and see if they're all gate scrolls.
they are.
Oh.
I assure you.
Okay. Oh, well, that one passes. 20.
Okay, so as you cast the gate spell in Infernal, while you're focused on that, I assume it's quick, 6 seconds. But everybody else roll a perception check, just real quick.
Oh, fucking 1. Are you
Oh,
kidding?
it was about to be really good.
15.
11.
15, 11, 1.
10.
Anything above 10. It's pretty easy to notice that the mannequins themselves are like turning and looking at all of you.
Go.
And they're just kind of like stiffly turning and they're looking, but he finishes casting the spell
This is a
and
horror movie.
and he tosses it, I presume. You finish up the
Yeah, just like I saw Dynachus do it.
shove it in,
Yeah.
toss it out. Okay. Their gaze seems to follow the thing as it clinks in. All the people in the hooded robes like just kind of stop moving, and then it seems what follows is just chaos. The cube seems to erupt in a sense of like trying to suck things in, and the hooded figures don't panic, but they're obviously very getting jostled, and then eventually the hooded robes come off and there's nothing there. They just get sucked in. The mannequins are starting to get pulled in, and they slowly, one by one, just start to blink out of existence before they get sucked in. And you start to see the gray light that's filling up this whole area, starting to like flicker and turn really dark, and just keeps happening till finally the light itself seems to get sucked in, like it starts to be drawn in towards the cube, and then it's done, and you guys are left in pitch darkness, which a lot of you have dark vision, so you can see just fine. So
Let's grab the cube and get the fuck out of here.
Should we check to see if the magic's still here?
What do you mean?
Can you
Detect
detect
magic?
that? Yeah. We should see if the magic's still here, see if it worked, so we can report.
Did we even see it last time though?
I believe when
Yeah, you
you
did.
cast detect magic, you could sense
On the
magic. I
on
don't
the
remember
forest, yeah, you
exactly.
detected the magic on the forest.
I guess I use a spell slot and cast detect magic.
Did it
You're
work?
gonna cast detect magic.
I
Okay.
guess so.
Well, there seems, just looking around, everybody, no, not everybody. Yeah, there seems to be an aura of magic that is lurking in the dark, but not really in the dark. It seems to be not manifested yet. It's just kind of an aura that's floating around.
How big is it?
Is it coming from the cube?
It's about medium size. No, it seems to be kind of. It seems to just kind of be floating around in the space in this this area. Like it's kind of.
We'll report it to them.
How big did you say it was?
It's about medium, human sized.
Human sized.
I think we should watch out, guys. Something's hasn't manifested yet, but
Well, we need to
something's
get
working.
we should get the cube really quick.
I'm gonna run up and grab it.
You run up. You're gonna run towards the cube.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna rage and run up and grab it.
Rage and run up and grab it. Okay. I need.
Do this as fast as I can.
Do as fast as you can. Okay. I want you to do a dexterity save, my friend.
Get advantage on those.
Go ahead.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. Let's see.
Not cocked.
Nope.
He's good.
Okay. As you go and try to snatch up the cube, that magical force seems to swoop in and try to beat you to it, but you're too quick, and you snatch it up. And as the magical form misses the cube, whoever has dark vision can see it manifest into what seems to be like a cat-like person, as it is on as it kind of like falls on all fours and it stares at all of you. Doesn't say anything. It stands up on its two hind legs. It looks to be like some kind of tiger that's bipedal, and it's dressed in some kind of like strange looking garb, like curved toe shoes. Look kind of goofy, honestly. Not very menacing at all.
I'm gonna say, whoa.
Can we help you?
Do you want this?
It still hasn't spoken yet. It's just kind of looking around.
And it still has a magical aura around it.
Yeah. The being itself seems to be magical.
Oh.
Then I'm gonna go back to the group.
Maybe we should put our weapons down and then talk.
Not doing that.
Yeah, no.
You're awesome.
Do the opposite.
Is there anything we can help you with, friend? Get ready to teleport us out.
I'm just staring at it dead in the eyes. Showing dominance.
Seems like it's waiting for somebody to make a move of some sort.
I'm gonna put my flail on my side. Still have my shield out though.
As I'm staring at it, I'm just gonna walk backwards towards the group.
It hasn't reacted
Still
yet.
ready.
So
Would this-
you're not,
would
so
this
you're
thing
not gonna
look-
answer any questions.
Would this thing look familiar to me?
I don't know. Roll a knowledge religion check, I guess.
Just sounds like a tabaxi.
A magical. Oh, 11.
11. I don't think you would know what this being is. It looks like a cat person, for
Gotcha.
sure. So that would fit the description of a tabaxi, perhaps, if any of you have interacted with them, which there was one on the prison island as a guard, if I remember correctly. So you guys might have seen one at some point.
So what do you want with a cube?
It's just its eyes are just like shifting from all of you to the cube. Maybe it's waiting for an opening of some kind,
Something.
or maybe it's buying time.
I think you should teleport us out.
I'm just gonna hold it
Is everybody
closer.
ready?
Okay. Did you whisper that?
I whispered.
Okay. So, and you responded that way. It looks at you, and it's immediately. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to have you make a save of some kind. I don't know what though.
Wait, how far away is it?
I mean, the room was never that big to begin with, but yeah, it's within range to cast the spell that I'm trying to do here.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys know this, but if I make it out of this alive, teleporting us to the body. Just to let you guys know.
Well, for your benefit, it's a wisdom save.
It'd be a 9.
Okay. So now you finally hear it speak, and it's speaking in some in infernal.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So you know what it's saying. And it seems like it has now casted a dominate person spell. To the knowledge that you have of spell casting on.
Do I know
Porcelain
how
over there.
high level that spell is?
Well, you know what it is, so. You would definitely know what this one is at this point.
So they're taking control of me right now?
Yeah, you have been taking control of at this point.
Fuck.
Oh, that's not that bad.
And it. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to react to something here right now. I guess. Yeah, he cast a spell, so everybody's gonna have a chance to do
Pulling
an
my
action.
flail back out for fucking sure.
Okay.
Right, so what'd you
Can
do?
I make a attempt to knock Zoltan out?
Can we tell that he's been taken
Grab
over?
me.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
He
that's true.
he probably can, but. You don't know that you've been taken over either.
I don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Yeah, you guys can take actions now. I'll do that. We'll just go from dexterity modifier, I guess, whoever's the quickest, and we'll go down from there, and then we're probably gonna have to roll. Depending on what you guys do, we'll probably have to roll initiative after this.
My dex modifier is +3.
Mine's
0.
+4.
4. So we'll let you do an action first if you wish.
You were gonna knock me out.
Do you get an
You don't know he's been taken over though.
Now, what does he get to go? Like, does his dex modifier count?
Oh, I'll have
Mine's
him.
+5, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I would
knew,
definitely
I
go
knew his
first.
was higher than mine.
Okay, you're fair. That's fair. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate the honesty. Well, his action to you that you're gonna hear a voice in your mind that commands you to grab the cube.
Okay, so I'm gonna go towards Cragmo, and I'm just gonna attempt to grab the cube.
He's gonna try to
Strength
take the cube
versus
from you.
strength.
Are you gonna try?
Strength versus dex.
Well, it'll be a strength. Well, I mean, I'll let you use what you wish to try to snatch it from him.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. He's using strength, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
fucked.
use
26.
Yep, I'm dead.
You're not dead. What are you trying?
I'm dead.
What's your roll?
Oh, 21.
21. All right. Well, I mean, that's not enough to wrest it from your grasp.
22. Well,
I'm gonna
either
shout,
way.
Zoltan, what are you doing?
It's the cube, man. What's wrong with giving him the cube? He wants the cube.
Can I
Alright,
even talk?
Does he know what he's doing?
So yeah, the way it works is you're charmed, which
You have advantage against being charmed, by the way.
I do have advantage. on
Yeah, you
being
are now.
charmed.
yeah, I'll go ahead and let you reroll that. I
Retcon.
guess we'll back it up if we have to. We haven't gone too far yet.
Ooh.
Chris remembered one of his racial abilities.
That would have been 17. Oh,
no,
well,
that's
shit.
not enough,
Oh,
unfortunately.
Good, good.
Damn, what was
Thank
the
you.
save on it? High as fuck.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, so all that happened so last. We'll let you
Okay.
do something quick.
Clarify. If I attempt to knock him out, do I have to do all of his hit point damage? Like, how does that work? Does he take damage from being knocked out? It's
I mean,
just not
presumably, yeah,
lethal?
you're gonna be attacking your friend.
Yeah.
If we're talking just rules, yeah, he's gonna take damage if you hit him. Like that's what you're asking here.
But
Like,
he's
yeah.
saying, can he be knocked out without being reduced to like 0 hit points?
No, like that's typically how it goes.
I'd love to give you guys some ideas, but I'm kind of on the other side right now, so.
To be fair, I feel like last probably. Well, I guess you did. Never mind. You went to go grab the cube. Never mind.
I know something's up at this point. I'm just gonna talk to Zoltan. Zoltan, what are you doing? In a very deep voice, because last talks like a man.
I feel like I asked him that
Get
whenever
the cube.
I reacted to his trying to grab it.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, well, then I'll say to him, get the cube. And that's why I was asking about spoke or anything.
Yeah, if he got
If
to
I can
respond.
speak, that's what I'll say. Get the cube.
I mean, I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
You're not gonna get the cube for Zoltan, traitor.
I'm sorry, Zoltan, but
What's
I
your,
don't
Uh,
trust
what's your
you
dex
right now.
modifier? Oh, you
His,
go
yours
first.
is 3, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll let. If that is all you're gonna do, then I'll let him go first.
So
Next.
I'm gonna look at Catty Gas and be like, get the rod out.
Get the rod out.
Get us out of here.
Um,
That's what I'm gonna do for my action. And I'm just gonna grip that even tighter.
Cube as hard as you can.
And then I'm gonna get away from everybody else.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna hit the
So
Catty Gas actually.
this being is going to be able to go next after all that. And he is looking at the situation and seeing that his attempt to get the cube didn't work with this person over here. So,
I just remembered something, by the way.
mm-hmm.
People within 10 feet of me get like +2 to their saving throws.
It's still not enough.
Okay, just making sure.
It would have only been a 19. He's acting like this thing's going to be like a fucking 30.
It's not 30, but it's
Might as well be.
Obviously, I
It
didn't
might as
remember
well
that.
be.
Sorry.
okay. So the being closes the gap between himself and Zoltan and grabs a hold of him, and then they're gone.
God, that sucks, man.
What was his initiative? What was his dex modifier?
So
Wait, can he? Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, so
'Cause I
me
get
and
it.
that dude are gone?
Yep, from this
fucking took
from this
me?
from this certain area, you guys are
Why
gone.
would he take me?
You.
Wouldn't he have gone past one of us to get like an attack of opportunity or something?
I presume you guys were standing relatively close to each other, like
Yeah.
We're not gonna kill him. He's not gonna die.
so.
Doesn't
He
matter.
grabs a hold of you, and you tell. It's presumably you guys teleported somewhere, and you guys you just hear a voice, kind of another disembodied voice swirling about you. Not Paul, because he's not whispering. Like, did you just
Is your dispel magic still going on?
My
Detect
detect
Can you
magic.
detect magic here?
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. Do I sense anything?
I mean, he's always using some kind of magic to speak to you, or the being is. But yeah, you hear it speak. It's like, if you want your friend back, give me the cube. And that's it.
Where are you?
All right. What time is it right now?
You just call it.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's
Fuck.
4:10.
4:10.
Oh, 4:10.
Yeah, we'll call it there. That's a good place to end it.
Damn. Time to search for fucking Zoltan, dude.
You've been thieved.
I know you look disheartened over there. I promise you, it's not as bad as it sounds.
Let's get fucked.
If you would have got the cube, it wouldn't have been that bad. Don't worry. I promise you, it's not. I feel bad. Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel bad.
It's not good.
Like,
I just don't understand why it was me.
because you were the one that could teleport them out. I'm sorry.
Also, that uses one of my charges.
Oh yeah, use one of them, yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, jumped on it. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Well, now
We'll
we
see you
have-
guys
We
next
have
week.
fucking passion burning to get our friend back.
Oh, yeah. As we rescue Zoltan.
All I do is like say, "Here's the cube." Wait, never mind. Don't discuss it with the DMs here.
I mean, yeah, you could just give him the cube, man.
We could bamboozle him.